Okay, Fenton boys.
Fenton boys. Boysy. Bois. Fenton bois.
Elle Fenton boy.
Le Fenton bois. Tune in this week for the giveaways for Fenton bois.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Fenton bois. We need to catching up with. I think we're one session behind Fantasy Grands now, Brad.
Oh, blimey, there you go. We're going to overtake it quite quickly, man.
Yeah, I think this is. I think this is 19.
Are we really behind?
It is 19.
I've just produced 20. I've just uploaded 20, session 20 for Fantasy Grands. And I think we did 26 with roll 20 with David. 26, 27. So this is the 65th D&D recording, I think.
You can see over there is where I do my dice rolling.
Ah, and he's got little TARDIS stuff on his wall as well.
Probably a mirror.
TARDIS stuff.
Tiles.
Acoustic paneling.
Oh, they are that. I see.
Yeah, see, I've been watching some Doctor Who shit recently, so that's why I know.
TARDIS stuff. I'm sure it's not called TARDIS stuff.
No, I'm
It
sure
is.
I'm sure that's not the official Doctor Whovian or whatever the fuck the Doctor Who people were
As a
called.
Doctor Whovian, that is the correct term. Thank you very much.
Yes, if they're not called Doctor Whovians, they are now called Doctor Whovians.
Is that yours? That's your tray, isn't it, Ad?
It might be.
Fancy ass little boxes around it.
That's where they live now.
Is that set up on the desk like 3 miles away from you? You have to get up and go and...
I don't have to get up. I
Good
can
point.
do this. I can do this.
He just goes across.
What? Show us. Show us from the other screen.
Oh yeah.
yeah, we didn't see nothing.
Would that?
Really? Oh my goodness.
He has to roll about
Bloody hell.
500 meters to roll his dice.
I'm gonna make him roll and then come back and roll and then come back and roll.
Come on, Adam. This is fucking day one. YouTubian. You need to have rollers. You need to have a little conveyor belt.
Well, this is work in
All the
progress.
top YouTubers have got conveyor belts to
good
move
thing
around on.
A dice
the
tower
bad-
that reaches from there to here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What you want is like one of those crazy machines. What is it? What they're called? The crazy machines or whatever.
The marble run, where you put it in, it goes donk,
Yeah,
donk, donk, donk.
So what you need is like something up on the wall, and you just put it on there, and then by the time you've wheeled over, your dice would have finished rolling.
So, quick, go roll a dice and then come back. What
That
is it?
wasn't a proper roll.
2.
We can't see it.
Support.
The light's wrong. Light's all wrong.
I can't even see the numbers.
No, we can't see the numbers, mate. That's a 20, isn't it? Natural 20.
Yeah,
Yay.
definitely in as a 20.
Yeah. With all your fucking thousands of pounds of lighting and stuff, you still can't see what the number is.
If I have thousands of pounds of lighting, you'd be able to see it. But because I have not that, you can't see it.
If you could just give us a quick recap on where we are.
Last week.
Have you not heard that yet, Chris?
We go back to where the grates are, and they are now closed.
Single, no commitment.
There's the recap.
Oh, you've lost your voice.
Yes.
Oh, okay. More recap, please.
Thank you, lady. That's an extra 10 quid in the bank for that.
You should have got inspiration for your notes again, Candy. Yes, last week. Big
Okay.
silent.
Inspiration to Candy for a Fenton impersonation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
been pretty good at them at the moment.
It's Keisha.
Did anybody actually get any
Fuck off,
inspiration
you.
last week? I know we all used it on rolling.
Chris, go
Yeah.
back on the bus or something.
Chris,
It's
Chris.
in
Yeah.
Candy.
David and Chris get it.
Let's go get our treasure that we are owed.
The treasure
Indeed.
we are owed.
You're only owed treasure if you search when you kill things. If you leave, then done.
All
but yeah.
the little Mises run off with a
With
a plate mail +3.
You're gonna watch a mouse run past with bling of a big bracelet over it.
There's 15 as a swarm of rats wearing a fucking suit of plate mail +8.
Shrunk down to fit their size.
Yeah, it's magical plate, so yeah, it shrinks.
It would, yeah.
That swarm of rats looks especially tanky.
So are we all here?
I believe so.
Are we all on Luminar?
Yep.
Yep.
Not
No.
one.
No.
2, 3, 4, 5. Missing one. Chris. Yeah. So essentially, the inspiration for last week was David and Chris. Chris got it because I appreciate that he's an attempt to stick in character by not actually attempting to attack and generally trying to get you all to escape, given of his kind of link with Kasha and obviously how that implemented. And then my next one went to David because of his dubiously taking up lead of the group.
And I lost my voice shouting at Fenton to get your DOS back.
Yeah.
Was that you was about to say, Fenton? You nearly got a consolation prize.
No,
but
she
I
lost
decided
her
not
voice
to.
shouting at you. She lost her voice shouting at you, getting you back last time.
Sorry, lady. I am single-minded in my tasks.
Right. Where did we finish off? I can't remember. Where we finished off?
Basically,
We're standing
are...
at the grate, looking at the grate.
Great, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
closed, isn't it?
So
Off you go, lady.
right, so you guys last time were last time you obviously came back into the battle that you had skipped from the week before, and obviously there was the other half of the party who walked off, come back in, and then there was the kind of two parties, as it were, because you'd separated, managed to meet up at the point when the thing decided to attack you, and then obviously you had to fight.
Then we had a reluctant fight. It was a reluctant fight.
Yeah.
We were sort of walking away, and then we weren't, and then we were, and then we weren't, and then we didn't. Yeah.
It is probably a good thing, and you'll probably be pleased that you did kill it. But definitely do be wary, because that thing could have killed any of you in one turn, and you're just lucky how it went that it didn't quite go that way. So.
No, we're just that
yeah.
good.
Yeah, like I said, bravery or stupidity, I'm not sure.
And then
One of them.
Quinn, myself, and Leo went to the library to find out more information.
Did you actually get a name for it?
That's what I was going to ask. Did we find out what it was?
An oblex.
Oblex.
An ooze that has been experimented on.
Okay.
Frankenstein's ooze.
Indeed.
No, they were experimented on down very low dark in the earth, in the deep dark. Weirdly, another thing that brings up is another thing, which obviously I said they're solitary, but obviously Monsters of the Multiverse has now come out, which I do have, and is something to kind of raise with all you lot, which is...
Oh no, it's got a mummy and a daddy.
It does actually. The Monsters of the Multiverse does add obviously loads of different monsters and updates lots of old monsters. So it's not necessarily a book that you guys want to buy, but I have bought it. And what it also does have in it, if you go on to D&D Beyond and you look at some of the races, I think it's 32 races have been changed in some way. Some of them have some nerfs, some of them have some bonuses. Some of them have some quite big bonuses. The nerfs are not too awful. I don't think most of you have got any nerfs. I can't quite remember. Stuart, I remember you looking. I'm sure none of you have actually got the nerfs. I remember rightly. But in effect, Stuart was asking me a question regarding this, and I was saying to him that what I essentially want to try and do, especially with D&D being bought out by Wizards of the Coast and stuff like that, I want to try to keep this game of D&D fairly close to the kind of current canon, as it were. So if that obviously changes, I'm going to be looking to potentially change it. I'm not just going to kind of steer along the one line that we was on. I will try and move and flow with as things change. So if 5.5 comes out, potentially we could change to that. I would like to kind of keep changing just to kind of keep it current, but obviously that will depend on things like if then 5.5 comes out and there's a whole ton of books and everything to buy, then maybe we won't at that point. But my current aim is looking at new books coming out. Easily they could potentially come in. There may be one or two that I may ban. I think I'm banning Strixhaven. I think it's Strixhaven is the one with the college.
That's
Harry Potter
rubbish
one.
anyway.
Yeah, that one I don't like at all. I think that's wrong to put in other games. It's its own setting. It's all like its own standalone.
There's some broken feats and stuff that you get as like you get a dish. I mean, obviously we're playing a game where you have very generously given us a feat, an extra feat to start off a character. But in that one, you get a feat, and I think that you can pick. There's quite a lot of stuff that you can pick. That's it just looks. Even if I'm saying it looks broken, then then you know it's
like the spell you wanted. I may potentially bring a spell or two in, depending on. We'd have to have a discussion on it separately and that sort of stuff. I may potentially do that, but as an overall, right now that's the one major book that sticks in my mind as feeling a bit too outside of the standard D&D world. But that doesn't mean things are there, because at the end of the day, I'll do all sorts of custom things, bring in other things, update things from 3.5 into 5. I'm not bothered to do all that sort of stuff. So it's all kind of still on the table. But more so, my point was that the focus going forwards with things changing with D&D Beyond and all sorts of stuff like that, potentially I want to try and keep it as the current canon of whatever is out as the kind of current series. But like I said, that obviously depends on things like costs if 5.5 comes out, because that is now the kind of thing that's been talked about more and more. And I see it as 5.5 would be a kind of almost a rebalance or a rehash of the current stuff, which obviously could mess up some things. But I think what I was explaining to Stuart is that if things do get nerfed and things get buffed, then if I go for it, I'll be going for it all. So potentially people could potentially receive a nerf, which obviously you don't want to do, but also you could receive a big buff. I'm also saying this because, Chris, you in particular, you may or may not like what's happened with Kenku's. I don't think you've seen it yet, but the other reason why I was raising this as a thing so you all know is because if you go through now onto D&D Beyond, if you go to characters, for instance, if you did, say, a search for Kenku, it would come up with two of them, and it would show you one of them, which is Monsters of the Multiverse, and it would show you one, which is Legacy, which now essentially means old. And the Legacy one is obviously the one you're playing, Chris, because that was the only one around at the time. But the newer one potentially gives you some buffs. So we'll have to talk about that probably out of game or something. This would come up with other people. So if you make a search on D&D Beyond and you come up with something that says Legacy, then it's likely that it's something in an older book or something that they're kind of phasing out, as it were, that sort of stuff. So more so I wanted to raise everyone's awareness that if you're searching on D&D Beyond for something and you start seeing things, you're like, hold on, what's going on here? That's probably what's happening.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you, Chris, because I found out about the new Kenku, so I would let Bradley know first off, and also you may not like the changes, because you may want to stay as you are for character purposes. So,
indeed, as I said, I haven't read through Monsters Multiverse enough yet. I was having a little look at some things. I haven't read through it.
I've got that, Brad. I've got Multiverse. Is that where it is? The Kenku? Is it in that?
Yeah. They should have, like, I think it's 32 playable races. So I would imagine they're all lumped together, either at the back or somewhere. There should be the playable races.
I will find it.
Yeah, so effectively have a little look, and then we can discuss it at some point
and see what you think.
For you, as I said, I don't think anyone else got any nerfs. I don't remember seeing many nerfs. But the other thing is they're changing the way the monsters work. So, say for instance, they're taking away certain things and adding in things to try and make it a bit better in terms of how fights go and stuff like that. 5th edition is generally seen as the fighting is not as good quality as other editions, so they're trying to kind of improve that. A good example would be that kobolds used to have the thing. I can't remember what it's called, but
Pack
where you're
tactics.
next to one of the other ones. Yeah, pack tactics. They used to have pack tactics. Pack tactics is starting to be removed and added in different abilities that make more sense that things are doing abilities and stuff. So rather than just random.
Yeah, any
That sort
Kobold
of
players got
changes
massively
up.
nerfed.
Yeah, although they do get the raw and stuff like that. So, but as I said, I don't think it affects any of you majorly. And right now, we won't make them changes in effect. But it is something to keep in mind that potentially some of these things could come out. But obviously, we'll discuss it. If someone gets totally upset with something, then obviously I'm not just going to go with it. But we will.
The elves get it as well. So Quandra and Belgarian.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But at the moment, we're going to carry on here for now until I've gone through the book and got to speak to everyone. But as I'm more so wanting to point out to everyone, because obviously I've been speaking to Stuart with this, it is something to keep an eye on, that potentially as things go forwards, we will potentially change things. I won't just stick on the same legacy branch we're on all the way along, because otherwise we miss out on lots of new stuff and things like that. So that's how I'm aiming to go.
Sorry, also, just when you buff up it, because I think everyone all got something, and then you find out that the poor old human got nothing. do I get free magic items?
No, I don't.
It's not how it works. That's what I was just saying. If you get nerfed, you get nerfed. If you get nothing, you get nothing. That's what I was essentially making people aware of. Is that potentially
there's only one player that needs to be nerfed on this table.
Fenton! That's not nice.
No, I'm only joking. I'm only playing. Brad, you play the game how you want to play it, and we'll crack on with it. Yeah, it's cool, mate. Whatever you decide to do, have a read through it, and then
Yeah, as I said, for me, I want to keep it current to try and be able to bring in lots of new stuff, that sort of stuff. Some of the new stuff is great, and I want to be able to bring that in. And I don't want to be I don't want to end up in this situation where I've got to choose everything pinpoint because we're on a legacy version. And I'm like, oh god, no, I'll take this little bit here. I want to keep it wide open so that if new stuff comes out, everyone can have a look at it and go, oh, this might be in the game. Generally, I've always said, and I will still remain the same way, is that everything's kind of on the table unless I see it and then kind of go, okay, maybe not. But at the moment, kind of everything is there with a discussion kind of on the table of what's in the book. So it just kind of keeps it open for everyone to get excited about new stuff coming out and things like that, really. And if 3.5 comes out and there are books and all that, I will look to potentially order them as well. So, but as I said, I've seen that mentioned a few times now, especially with the joining of D&D Beyond with Wizards as well.
I think in 5.5 they're going to get rid of short rests.
Potentially, the rest is something that looks like they're going to do because some of the monsters have had stuff removed from short rest as well.
Yeah, I think because you can now most of the abilities and stuff of monsters and races are based on proficiency bonuses per long rest. So
or per day and stuff like that.
That's what I meant. Per long rest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Another way of saying it.
Yeah. So like where Soylent does his teleport, he can do that once every short rest. But if the Elder in now get that every times proficiency per day. So yeah.
The other thing it does is it also brings certain classes together. So right now you've got some classes that are not as good as others because they get things that are based on per long rest, short rest, whereas other people get things based on proficiency. So they're trying to essentially put it all back into to unify it into kind of same things across classes. So ultimately it should end up better. But like I said, within there maybe one or two nerfs. Obviously we'll talk about and discuss everything that happens that will affect you guys, essentially. The only other thing, Chris, look, I've got another critical roll top.
Oh, very good.
In the critical roll top. Can't see because my hair's in the way.
What does it say on the breast?
It's the Pride one, the Pride 2021 one.
Don't forget to
love each other.
Yeah. Of course it does. That's the end saying, isn't it?
If it was, it'd be better if the nipple was cut out.
And tea lights, yeah.
Not for me.
Sea light guy.
The something I really pass on seeing. All right. Feel free not to go
close up.
hole
1080p Bradley nipple.
That's going to be the outfit, like Critical Role do when they have them outfit episodes. That's
Halloween episodes or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to come as nipple guy.
You love that bloke, man.
Nipple tea light guy.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Oh, I forgot about him. Anyway, jumping back into it. So, last time, obviously the fight ensued. you kind of got out, went back, had kind of discussions, stuff like that. I did want to add in a video. Ginny recently did a video. I'm going to add it on to the thing. At some point, people might watch it because it's very good at talking about in-party discussions and stuff like that. It has some good things on tips. It doesn't necessarily say you have to do voice and you have to do this, but it's got some good tips. So I'm going to put that up at some point, so it's worth a watch for that, just to get some ideas on kind of in-party talking.
Sorry, do you have to do a voice?
You don't have to do a voice, no. I only do so many. Other than Fenton, who's going to regard you as a second-rate citizen.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, and then obviously you left there, spent the night back in the Wyvern Inn, come out, did some research. I've put the time down as about 2 o'clock the next day. Stuart, you was right. We are just over a week away from where we started. I didn't realise it was so short. I'm sure I've missed a day here somewhere. A day or two.
Right, yeah.
But I've got it down on the calendar, which you can see on the calendar. If you click on it. On the 18th, the day you met was the 10th. So the boat crash was on the 10th.
Oh, wow.
And it's now the 18th. So it's not far away at all. I thought it was longer than that. I don't know if I've missed a day or two off in not concentrating enough, but it's thereabouts. So that's what I've got down. So then after that, you kind of rejoin back up. Day of a part day of fishing. As I said, I put it about 2 o'clock on there because there was the researching and the fishing and stuff. Then coming back together, then you went off.
Oh,
Is that Bradley gone?
hi, Brad.
Yeah, Bradley's gone.
Then he went off.
And he's back.
Oh.
It's good timing though. He went off.
I have no idea what happened there. It literally just went off and I didn't do anything. Let's try exiting this just in case that wants us to download chat.
Chatting away.
Yeah. So effectively, you kind of got the research done, fishing trip, that sort of stuff, and then you was turning around to go to back to where you'd come from.
Mm-hmm.
This time on going back, obviously nice easy journey. You know the way. You get back into the main sewer room where you're expecting to see the grate is still open, that you'd use the lever to make it open last time, but you get there and it's closed. So,
Dun dun dun.
right, so it is now unpaused. This is obviously the gate which I did just click the close on. So what are you guys gonna do?
Fenton just disappeared then.
Yeah, I've gone to my usual spot on watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Pardon me.
If you would
Are
like
you
me
going
to
there,
go
Pardon me.
through to the lever again.
Yeah, be careful.
Yep, I will do.
Hold on. Who did the recon before? Was that you, Quinn?
With
Yeah,
my
she-
spider.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
try that again.
Yeah, I'll give that a go. Come on, Oscar. Come on.
Is Sammy? Sammy, maybe move away so you're not lighting up the area. And don't light me up either.
Yeah, I'm gonna send
I'm
Oscar
moving.
down.
I'm moving. There you
Where's
go.
Oscar?
I watched the grate over to
Thank
my,
you,
my
Sammy.
left. And I'll keep an eye on this one then. Or you go down there and I'll do this one.
Where was it? Where could I stand before and I could see both? Yeah, from here, Belgarian, I can see up and to the east. I can see to the one north above us, and also I can see the south as well. Oh, I can see 4 grates from where I am.
Okay, guys. So just remember, if we see someone down here that shouldn't be here, let's just attack them.
Yeah.
That
If
sounds like
there's
a plan.
someone, if there's someone you know, okay, and there's absolutely no reason for them to be here,
They shouldn't
then
be here.
let's they're not here.
That
Let's
sounds
just
very mistrustful.
We got precedent now, so
Shut up,
it's-
Ian.
I haven't got a sword
Sorry,
drawn.
I've got plenty of curveballs up my sleeve.
I've got my shield
No,
out,
you're not allowed.
Brad, but no sword.
Cool. Another thing I wanted to check with you, Fenton.
Yeah.
Fenton, hold on a minute, Ad. Are you still aware of the thing of your casting? You've still got to have the free hand or whatnot. I know you did it in the last time.
Yeah, because when I don't have a sword, like so the last time, right? I didn't have a sword drawn, I could cast Hex, and then I draw my sword and move in. Because if I had my sword drawn out and I had my shield, I can't cast Hex.
No, that's cool. I'm just
and all my other spells are all verbal only.
Yeah, I just wanted to double check, just to kind of make sure that you did still have that in mind. That's all.
Yeah. I'm aware. It's like that.
I did see you do it last time.
And also, the technical one, I put my sword away for that one.
Yes,
when I went.
That's the one. That's the one I meant. I saw that, and that was one I just wanted to.
Yeah, so Hex and Technical Boy, I need to put my sword away for. And also,
Puppy power.
yeah, and also Armor of Agathis as well, but that's a long-lasting one. That also requires thingy. False Life I can cast at will. It doesn't cost me anything, so I don't need to do anything with that. And both my cantrips are verbal only. So
at will still needs thingies though, doesn't it? Does at will state that it doesn't need components? Components, I'm referring to all the different types of components.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I don't need to. But I will double check.
Yeah, at some point, have a look just in case, because it is the kind of thing at will could potentially come up for other things, so we need to know.
Yeah, and False Life does need would need me to put my sword away as well, so that is definitely I need to know that. So
it'll be useful to know. It's one of the questions I'm not totally sure of myself. So
I'll find out. And I'll let you know.
And that would go for everyone else who's casting spells as well. Each of you have some sort of focus. I think all of you at least have a focus. So remember about what you've got in your hands at the time when you go to cast. If you've got a two-handed weapon like you, Quandra, you're fine because you've still got one hand free while you're holding it in the other hand, even though you fight with it technically with two hands.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't think you do fight with two hands. You would still only fight with one hand. Although it is a two-handed weapon, naturally, it isn't a single-handed weapon. It's weird. Anyway, Adam. So Oscar is in front of you. You've got him. You can see him, can't you?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna go off the map, so I'm just gonna send him down.
That's what I mean. You're gonna go straight north.
Yeah.
To check on the lever.
Yeah, the same as I did last time. I checked the whole way down.
Brad.
Yeah.
Fiendish Figure. You can cast False Life on yourself at will as a first level spell without expending spell slots or material components.
Material components, but verbal and somatic as components, I mean, as well. They're also referred to as components. So material, no, but focus, somatic, verbal, yes.
Okay. Okay. Yep, fine.
I don't think you need a focus. You just need a hand free.
Yeah, I don't need to focus because I've got one. But
a focus you need to be able to touch. The hand free is to touch it. That's the whole point in the focus as such. The focus takes away the material.
No, somatic is the one where you need a hand free because you're making hand gestures.
No. The somatic is actual hand gestures. The focus is something you're touching in some way. Because the cleric has it, and the cleric specifically states that they don't have to be holding it.
No, focus is used for materials, mate. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's in replacement of, and what I'm saying is that's why you need the hand free to be able to touch that at some point.
No, I don't, because that's material components. The focus counts as material.
No.
But I do need it for somatic. So unless I find something that changes that, I need to make sure that I have a hand free to be able to cast the spell. Because
no. But I didn't mean specific to that spell. I meant as in. The focus, the idea in the focus is at some point you're touching it or holding it. It was an amulet, essentially. It specifically states on whether you don't have to hold it. So the hand free is essentially to be touching it. Quandra's got a crown, which means at some point she's going to have to touch that. That's why you have the hand free. Somatic is separate and is waving your hands around. And yeah, obviously for that one, you don't need it because you've got the focus. No, at will. At will means you don't need it. So if you have a focus, that's why you definitely need a hand free because you need to be able to touch it. David, I don't know what yours are like because I know you have a different type of focus, which technically they're in the hand, so the hand is still free, I think. So it gets a bit weird with different.
My focus could be any of my tools, can't they?
That's what I'm saying, but they're in your hand, so technically
Yeah.
that is the same thing as a free hand. That's what I mean. So if the focus is in your hand, that should count. In my reading of it, is that's the thing you've got the hand free for, is for the
Yeah.
focus. As opposed to just having a free hand for rules' sake. As I said, for me, the intention of the free hand is the focus that you touch.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it doesn't take material components like your false life shirt, then that obviously doesn't count. But as I said, I wanted to just make sure other components, i.e., verbal, somatic, and potentially materials that do cost more. So obviously keep an eye on that as well.
Specific, yeah. I've got all of mine require either alcohol or water, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, it's only the point. It's only the gold cost, so yeah, you're fine in that sense. But if it said free will, I don't think it would say free will on a spell that had actual value to the components.
What you mean, at will?
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't think any spell, something like say revivify at will without requiring material. Yeah, that would be fucking completely broken.
If you could, then yeah, I think there just wouldn't be a situation where you'd get one of those spells at will. And if there was, then I'm sure we'd have to say that you'd still have to spend it or something.
Right. How was your day?
No, but I can't find anything, Brad. So yeah, okay, I'll make sure I remember that.
Yeah, cool. I think it's supposed to be like that in terms of
know it is
spell in combat. I think that's the point of that.
No. No, I didn't ask.
Like an every turn sort of thing, because it's a cantrip, isn't it? It's a potential. No, because it's not bonus action.
No, it's a first level spell, basically.
That's first level. First level, yeah, but at will, so there's still an action to cast.
Yeah, so that casting time is one action, yeah. Yeah, because whenever I was doing it before, I wasn't attacking. I was just standing there. So it could have been to easily argue it away when the times that I've got it wrong before, because I never actually did anything. It'll be like I used my bonus action to put my weapon away. I cast false life, and then on my next turn, if I just draw my weapon again and then attack.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay, moving on. So, Oscar, you send him through. You obviously eyes go kind of to the back of your head. Your Oscar's like runs up the pipe, gets to the corner, looks around the corner, still seeing dead bodies on the floor. Where does he want to go from there? You can see inside the cavern where you've had the fight before.
Can he go much further? Can't recall how long it is.
Not really. Before you no longer can talk to him. Technically, it is further than 100, but I let you do it last time, so I'm going to let you do it again. Because I counted it in between.
I'm going to repeat that out to the group.
What, that you can see the dead bodies, but...
Yeah, and I can't see anyone else. No, people.
Yeah. So you're at the kind of corner of it, as such. He's just kind of on the side looking around. You can see the lever, that sort of thing.
So...
Yeah, I'll go as far as I can, and then I'll come out of Oscar. It looks to be clear.
So we don't need Quandra. You don't need to go invisible then, do you? You can save that spell.
Yeah,
Hopefully, I'm just gonna
Misty step through.
Mm-hmm.
However, remember you can't. If you Misty step, you can't. If something then surprises you, you can't go invisible on the same turn.
I know.
Because it's 2 spells.
But I'm literally just going to go Misty Step and go straight through, and then obviously go quiet.
Yeah, no, sorry, that was Stuart telling you, not Fenton, because he doesn't know.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to cast Misty Step. And as my free one.
Okay. Right, hold just a moment.
Don't like the sound of that.
I think the first Misty Step's her feature, so maybe we should be able to cast a spell as well.
No, not if it's unless she's an Eldrin. If she's an
But
Eldritch, you can,
it's
because it's
part
not a
of
spell.
it's part of a feature. It's not using the spell.
Look at the feat. It says she's allowed to cast Misty Step. That is a spell.
Oh, there you go.
If she was Eldrin, then it's called Fey Teleport, which is not a spell; it's an ability. So therefore, you can.
Right.
That's how Soylent cheats it.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, let me just.
Unnecessary scaring there, Brad. Is that what you were doing?
Maybe not. So you're on the other side. Did you just jump the whole 30 feet that you can jump?
Yeah, can I? How far down is it till I get
30
there?
feet you can go, like with your jump. So
Yeah.
So just at the edge of that kind of pipe here is where you get with your kind of teleport step.
It won't
And then
let me
obviously
in.
you've got no, it's fine. And then you've got to remove. It's about 80, 90 feet.
Yeah. So
you're just going to walk up.
I'm just going to walk up slowly. Obviously, keep looking and listening, and pull the lever.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Perception. Okay, 1 sec. $19.
Cool, carry on.
Okay, so if I'm there, I'm going to pull the lever.
Yeah, you get up to the corner, and as you look around the corner, you can see the same as Oscar could see. You can see the body still left on the floor from where you killed him before. And as you look in, you can see the lever to the side. And you're going to go up and pull the lever?
Yes.
Right, so you kind of... This time seems a little bit easier than last time. You manage to push it over, and as it does, you hear all that timber and kind of mechanical noise starts to echo down the tube again, and the door opens. The grate slides across again, and obviously all of you lot can hear it.
And then I'm just going to wait in the tunnel for them to join me.
Okay.
Lead the way, guys.
I'll start at the back as usual.
Could I get a marching order just in the front of the tunnel here? Probably the easiest way to do it.
I'll probably go second.
I'll go up front.
So just inside the tunnel, the kind of first 20 feet worth of the tunnel, put yourself in some sort of order, marching order. Remember that there's potentially 3 people at the front because of the metal saber as well.
Do we want to put a gap in between us so we're not all bunched up? Move back, Quinn. Move back.
Are you saying that the DM's going to use a fireball at this early stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Callum.
He's evil like that, DM.
Where are you, Chris? I was going to say, yeah, you're there. That's what I'll take as the marching order.
Cool.
Okay, so you move up. You're all moving up together, and you catch up to where Quandra is, and then she obviously feeds into the marching order in this pattern, and you carry on moving up. As you get kind of further up, you're kind of listening out. You're not really hearing anything. Nothing sounds different from the last time you was here. It's a fairly kind of quiet place. The most you can kind of hear is every now and again the kind of running water. Every now and again you hear kind of water tapping on a metal bit of the pipe or on the outside of the pipe, that sort of thing. So there are some subtle noises around. It's not completely silent, but definitely there's that kind of eerie, almost echo if you kind of make any kind of shuffle too loud or anything like that. So you get up to the first kind of junction where it turns to the right. And as you start to turn around there, you can then now start to look down the tunnel and start to see where it starts to get all a bit degraded again. And I'm going to go on to this one. I may need to shuffle you about if you're in different places on here. I think she'll be in the front. Yes, I'm good. I did my prep. The order's probably wrong. You can shift yourself in the order if you want. Once you've loaded, you are at the front of the tunnel from where you was before.
Should we do
Brad,
a
are we
swing?
back? Are we back at where we was? Yeah.
Yeah. So you get it. This is the part of the tunnel where it's all degraded, where there's lots of rust, or it starts to lose kind of little bits.
Hold up, everyone.
Brad, I would like to do the same thing as I did last time, as it's a habit. Just do a perception check of listening out, see if I can hear anything again.
Okay.
So everyone, shh. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing as I did before.
What did you do before?
Okay.
What was the before?
I told everyone to, and then I did a perception check, just listening, see if I can hear that noise again.
What noise are you listening for?
Just anything up front, really.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check then, please.
Okay, no worries. So I am a creature of habit. Let's put my camera on. Sorry. Oh, it's 22.
Nice. No, you don't hear anything. Just still that kind of eerie stillness. Just the kind of dripping of water and every now and again, kind of nearer to here, you'd hear a little bit more running water. There is kind of water pooling underneath you. You remember it from when you was in here before. There's different areas of kind of watery floor kind of area. Lots of pools of water, that sort of stuff, but also running through some of the pipes. Definitely where the pipes are more degraded in here. The water some of it seems to make it past, but it definitely seems to settle in here quite often by the look of it. You would determine by the kind of moss and slipperiness on all the bottoms of the walls that this place could potentially be flooded every now and again. Okay, so you can move ahead.
Good.
Am I allowed to cast my mage armor,
Yes, if you want it.
please?
I'm just looking around the corner, Brad. I'll stop there.
Yeah.
I'm also going to cast Mage Armor. And can I put Oscar on Fenton's shoulder?
Yeah, you can.
Just leave him there for now.
You have a little spider on your shoulder, Fenton.
He's friendly. He's fine.
All right.
You have watched his usefulness, so it's not like, oh my god, a spider! And then all of a sudden there's a massive, large spider when it's just his paw is on your shoulder. Eats you.
Don't spoil it.
One of those big fucking funnel spiders.
Looking around there, there's nothing around there. You look around there and it looks kind of as empty as it did before.
Right, I'm just waiting for Sammy to come up.
So looking around there, you can see that it seems to be the same as when you first went to that other very northernly well. The bit just to your immediate left there is kind of rocks and stones that seem to have just pulled up over time, sort of thing, just almost like a grit from water dragging them into it. So that's kind of a slightly raised by about half a foot of more natural rock, where the water obviously seems to come in through them grates at the top, falls down, and then kind of leads into this pipe and leads away. That's what you see up there.
And also, there's one of Quinn's lights there.
Oh yeah, I'll take that one away. That's what I was trying to look for because I found 3 of them. Why not?
I can't tell because Sammy's here, so it looks, yeah.
Right, guys, are we going to check this little way here?
We probably should.
Back?
All I saw in there, lady, was loads of little holes. So maybe we do that on the way back because it's just going to be you're just going to find fucking little rats come out and get you, like them swarms.
Well, you didn't give it a proper check, man, and you went in there and you gave it a bit of a check, but not on like any proper sense. There was
not
just
anything. Yeah, not anything.
Lots of different crevices going in and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'll wait here if you want.
Yeah, I'll go and have a quick check, Brad.
Okay.
Brad, I'm concentrating on looking down. Can I draw? How do I do the...
That's fine. I got what you were saying. Yeah.
I'm looking
down
down that way.
southwest.
There we go.
I
Yeah,
should
7
put a
o'clock.
compass on there. I should put a compass on there each time. That would probably help. Okay, Belgarian, you get up here. You notice that there's kind of all these kind of very pitted areas. Some of it kind of goes quite dark. As you're looking about, definitely some of the holes seem like you can kind of go right up to and almost put your body into as such. Do you want to kind of check around? How much time do you want to spend there looking around it as such?
I'll spend about, 10 minutes, guys?
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
want to, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is someone with you, or is it just you?
I think he's watching the entrance. Leo.
Leo and Quinn are there.
All right. So do we
Quandra,
want to go and
rather.
check somewhere else? The rest of us?
No.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't. No splitting
No,
up.
no splitting up.
No splitting up.
I'm just gonna stay with the light.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to stay with the light as well.
Then we all might as well go down there then, so it's quicker to search.
Yeah, you can go with that.
If we're not splitting up, then we might as well all go down there
All right.
and search.
Cool. Fenton, keep an eye on the corridor.
Yep, exactly.
All right. So as you all get there, you all kind of just all kind of tell each other. You all kind of come in. You all start looking around. And as you start looking in the holes, there's definitely some of the holes you kind of look into seems to be kind of almost body shape. You get to it and you look into it and it kind of closes up and it's a very small hole. But there is one on the right hand side just here that is big enough to climb into. Very low down on the floor. You have to get right down on your belly to kind of get into it. But it's definitely an open, big enough for medium-sized creatures to kind of squeeze into.
Could Quinn, could you send Oscar there to have a
Sammy has just dived straight in. Sammy, looking through, you can see that it kind of slightly widens out on the other side of there. Directly to your south, just here along the wall, seems to be a very big mechanical type thing that seems to be built into the wall itself. I did do another bloody map, but it doesn't have it on it. I don't know where it's gone, but there was a thing. There's a big timber and stone type construction thing on this wall by this side here. You could see where I was mousing, couldn't you? You might be muted.
Yeah, that'll help if I unmute myself. Right.
Yep.
Can I, as I go through, I want to check for traps, make sure it's not like trapped or there's no lights or anything that come on as I start moving through the tunnel.
Okay, usual thing, perception
Yeah.
or investigation, your choice.
Investigation then.
Yeah.
25, I think, in total.
Yeah, you're fairly confident, no traps or anything like that there.
Cool. I'll let the guys know there's some sort of metal contraption here. I'm just going to have a look at it. It's safe to come through if you want to come through, guys. And I'm going to have a look.
So now that you kind of come up to it quite close, you can see it's a big kind of set of gears and timber kind of frames and stuff. And you can see there's a big lever on the side, kind of down to the very south of it. Big lever down here.
Okay.
We going in, Birdie?
Let's do it.
Right, at the entrance here, is there any like claw marks, like as if rats, like big rats, have come through here or anything like that?
You can make a perception check or an investigation check.
15.
There's definitely some signs of some kind of slight scrapings, not like loads of them, and it's all crazy. The actual earth, the actual area itself is a fairly kind of natural stone, so you would imagine even if lots of things came through here, it wouldn't be obvious because the stone's going to be fairly hard. But you definitely come across some marks that give you some identification as to this area is potentially used in some way. You'd say there's nothing to tell you that it's recent, but you don't think you'd be able to tell whether it was recent, only whether something was really old. So potentially recent, potentially some point within kind of however long but definitely not old. So you can tell that the it's somewhat recent.
It's used.
Yeah.
Definitely used.
Does all the mechanical stuff look like what we saw in the other one?
It does. It looks very similar to what you saw up in the other place.
Is there a button?
The big lever. Big lever down here.
So I want to have a look and see if there's any indication of what this lever does or anything like that.
I would say just give it just literally with a quick check over of a couple of minutes. You're looking around, you're looking at the big cogs, you're kind of looking at the lever, you're kind of putting it all together, and as you do, you kind of look at it, goes through the wall, and as you kind of go back around this wall back to here, you're looking up, and you can see that it links to the two grates that are up above.
Ah.
It's basically exactly just like the one we saw in the other place.
You believe
So
so?
I've got an idea that the lever will open up the grates above us.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
His fingers going out of focus.
Robert showed me a trick that if you go up to it with your face and come back slowly, it comes back, and it does. So that's what I've got to do every time. I'm going to put my face in the camera every time it goes blurry.
Well, no, that did look quite
We've got to
funny.
get a close up of your eyeballs on your nostrils, yeah?
I was hoping no one was looking, but yeah, everyone was looking. Oh well. Yeah, so that's what you can kind of see. You can kind of easily make that kind of assumption of what you think that lever's going to do.
Cool. In which case, we don't need to open it, do we?
Nah.
No.
No.
Should we
What's-
just see
what's
where
bit-
this goes
yeah.
now?
What's a bit further around?
Yeah,
David, make a perception check.
I will do. I think that's a 14.
Very good, David.
14. Just below you, there's a small kind of pooling of water and some rocks over here, and you can see kind of like a slumps kind of on the rocks, kind of some sort of materials, a pile of something. You're not quite sure. Definitely kind of something that stands out a bit.
Plate mount
Not
plus
obvious.
3.
Not asking much, is he, Brad?
Coming through.
Why can't I
Oh,
move?
he's
thingy?
paused it.
'Cause he's
Go
paused it.
diagonally. Oh yeah, I paused it. Go diagonally if you can't move it through. That might be.
No, I want to send thingy just to have a look at it. All right, looks like Fenton's going to have a look at it.
Gone.
I was going to send Exy Boy through to have a look at it, just to
Yeah, no. Yeah.
have a sniff and see if it's.
Okay, Saber goes through and nothing kind of out of the ordinary, nothing moves or anything like that.
Okay, I'll let him go down so he's guarding that way,
Okay.
and I'll cautiously go up to it, checking for traps as I do.
Okay. I'll just jump forwards and say there's no traps in this bit. Well, as you start to kind of come up close to it, you can start to see it looks like some sort of small humanoid figure.
Dead or alive?
Not moving. As you kind of get close enough, you start to see that it doesn't look in very good shape.
Okay. I'm gonna.
You're going to go right up to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go right up to
Okay.
it.
So getting right up to it, you can see it looks like some kind of levers of some clothes that are kind of worse for wear, but also underneath it looks like as if whatever flesh and anything that wasn't bone seems to have gone, and it is now just a skeleton with pieces of leather kind of slightly wrapped over it that obviously were once clothes. Kind of small-sized humanoid is the best you can tell at the moment.
Hmm.
And you're going to search it, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
Oh, 24.
Ooh, okay.
In the rolls.
Mm.
You find kind of, as you're kind of trying to not disturb it too much, you notice underneath there's a small kind of satchel about this big.
Oh, a satchel.
Mm. probably looks like a leather kind of satchel.
Sammy
Looks
loves a
quite-
bag.
quite
I
worn,
do like a
quite
bag.
worn.
I shall open up the satchel, sir, and have a look in it. There may be some
Okay.
sort of identification.
Inside, there is
A book of monsters.
a mimic bites off your hand. There is. I didn't write this down because I'm stupid.
You didn't write it down.
Of course you
No.
didn't.
Sorry.
There is a small little pouch, kind of only about so big, dice pouch bag size, with some sort of small little stones in it that you can see.
Like
There
stones.
seems to be 2 kind of leather bound books in it, and lastly there seems to be something that looks flute sized that's wrapped up in some sort of small roll of leather or kind of animal hide type stuff.
Oh,
Ooh.
Small loot wrapped thing. Small flute wrapped thing.
Flute was it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're sort of guessing what's in there.
Flute sized.
Flute sized. Could be a dagger.
Harry Potter's
I want
wand.
to say a dagger.
Could be a wand. Yeah. Could be a wand. A
No,
fireball.
Harry Potter's wand.
The Elder Wand.
Abracadabra.
Expelliarmus.
So, do we want to carry on, or you're right if I do a quick 10-minute ritual of
Yeah, go for it. do it.
identify magic? All right, we're going to do a bit of identifying magic while we're here, Brad.
Okay. Do you want me to also go through the other things that are technically not magical because effectively you're pulling the bits out to be able to?
Yeah.
In the little bag, you kind of open up the little bag first of all. Inside there is a blue stone, a green stone, and a red stone, and a copper piece.
Blue stone, red
Blue
stone.
stone, green stone, red stone, and a copper piece. The stones look like semi-precious kind of stones.
And one copper piece.
And 1 copper piece. And then there is the 2 books. One of the books looks worse for wear. Looks like it's really kind of been battered and kind of thing. You as you kind of go to pick it up, you look at it and some of the pages just literally fall out and just look like they've got some kind of almost goopiness to them.
This must be hurting Stu.
But then as you go to open a book, you open a book and in front is loads of pressed flowers that were pressed into it.
Oh no, that's our little girl, isn't it?
You get to the next book and you open it, and for some reason it is immaculate. The pages are still absolutely perfect. There is a flower drawn on the first page, and the rest of it is empty. And when you open the wrap of leather, you look, and it looks like a shiny metallic tube.
Is this the dead girl?
Is it the size of a small child?
It is the size of a small humanoid.
Oh, that's not a good sign, is it?
Should we take her teeth for identification?
I'm not sure.
Is that
I'm
how
not
it
sure they
works?
carry them sort of records anymore at the moment.
Can we take her?
I can stick her in my bag. I think
Yeah.
I got no more.
In his
how many
corpse bag.
Next to a rat.
How many things can you identify, and what do you identify out of them things?
Huh?
Well,
How many can you identify in 10 minutes, and what do you identify out of them things?
Right, first I have to do detect magic, don't I? Well, thank you.
Yeah, you didn't mention it before, but yeah. that
Sorry,
would help.
I meant detect magic rather than identify. I meant detect magic first.
Okay, detect magic shows up. The coin, the copper piece, is magical.
Okay.
One of the books is magical.
Which
and the
one,
silver
Brad?
tube. The one that's still intact. The one that's still intact is magical. And then a long metal tube, which is also magical.
So
The other book,
the perfect
and
book, did you
the
say
gems.
was magical? I just
Yeah.
put
The
an
what?
M beside it. The perfect book.
The book that's very clean and nice is intact. The coin is magical, and the long metallic tube is
Right,
intact.
I'll just put a magic beside all of those, so I know. Now it's going to take me a while. If we want to sit and identify these, it's going to take me a while, or we can just
No, let's carry on looking.
carry on, and I can do this later on tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back at the inn. All right. We'll carry on then, Brad.
Are you going to
Okay.
put her in your bag? Did you do
Yeah.
that?
I open up my little side pouch and make it really big, and
As
we
you
take her with us.
as you look to go to pick it up, you can see there's lots of kind of goopy kind of kind of almost a liquidy gel kind of thing over a lot of it. You kind of pick it up and it's like bleh. It's not very nice. You can if you want to, but it's definitely not very nice.
Do we need to?
Well, I'm certainly not going to do that.
We know where resting places. We can
know
always
where
come
she
back.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone wants the body, we can always come back. We're not even sure it's her, are we? I mean, it's with the book of the flower book. It's an indication, but it's still not a definite. There is no other identification like marks or anything, or
Passport.
Right.
passport or
Yes,
anything.
Chris.
Can I go up to the body?
Yes.
And the things I'm looking for, wherever the body is, it in front of Sammy?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, I'll go there. Can I look to find out what race and then also an age of the corpse?
You can give me a medicine check.
Go on then.
15 altogether, Brad.
15.
Yep.
You're fairly sure that this is a child, not a small adult, and does look feminine as such, just in the bone construction. Other than that, there is nothing really identifiable about it. It looks like the bones themselves have not been here for a long time. Yet the flesh is gone, which kind of says that the flesh has gone and the bones are still kind of fresh. The flesh and everything else of the body has been kind of disintegrated off of it.
So Brad, I'm just going back to the research that the guy's done.
Yeah.
Was there any indication of how it would eat it? Would it, for instance, do what looks like we've got here?
You
Not
think
that I can see.
you're not sure, but you feel like it is possible that could be a source of why. Because Leo turns around and tells you that this is probably a young female, and that the bones are not like old bones, not like an old skeleton that's been sitting for a while. The bones look fairly kind of recent in terms of their kind of health, but obviously all the flesh and everything else has gone from it. So he lets you know that, at which point you kind of start to think, yes, with the research that they was doing before, although the Ooblex would feed off memories, it would potentially also feed off flesh as well.
Okay, so I sort of mimic that out. So I point out Quandra and Quinn, and then I do like the sign
You
of
could probably mimic it. You could probably mimic Quandra's voice of when she was reading through the book.
Okay.
You just do it as a like.
Yeah. So, and you're saying all the bones are all yucky and stuff.
Yeah, there's kind of like a goopiness to it. It's not quite water. It's not quite. It's like a jelly water kind of stuff that's on it.
Did I see Fenton cleaning these shoes at one stage with magic? I did, didn't I?
I think I
call out for Fenton.
Did he see that, Fenton? He did see that, didn't he?
I did see that when we went to the ball.
I've done it when on the way to the ball.
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, Stu. Fenton.
I start making my way through.
Sammy's calling you. Sounds like Sammy's calling you.
Yeah.
I look at. Really.
And then I point at the body, and then I do like a clean sort of like this. Can you see my? Can you see my? Can you see
Put him
my?
on the spot.
I'll have a go. Hold on. Right. Come on, little fucking amulet shit thing. Otherwise, I'm going to take you back to the shop. Fucking get a refund. I look embarrassed.
Oh,
I think Quinn can actually do this.
Quinn cannot.
Oh,
Are you lying, Quinn?
yeah, she is.
Not
'cause
today. Not today, Quinn cannot.
Not today.
Brad, I'm gonna
maybe tomorrow, Leo.
Mm.
I go back.
Is she intact, Brad? If I start moving around, is she intact?
It seems most of what holds the skeleton together is not kind of there. As you kind of essentially go to kind of touch any of it, it just feels like you'd be lifting up each individual bone. Most of it's kind of most of the torso and ribs and everything are all kind of wrapped up in what is left of these kind of hide type clothes. You kind of feel like maybe it's possible to kind of scoop it all up, but it would be scooping it up like a big pile with goopiness with it.
We can come back. If it really bothers you, Leo, we can come back. Let's leave her here for now.
Okay.
On our way back.
Okay, Sammy. Okay.
We can see about taking her out.
Yep. I start moving back to my spot.
Okay.
Right.
Excuse me.
We'll carry on through, Brad.
Got it.
Obviously looking for traps and that as we go.
Sorry, what was the book then? And did you just find they're magical, or did you?
Yeah, I just found out that they were magical.
All right, so you haven't done the next bit.
One book is magical. One book is fairly decimated. The decimated book had pressed flowers in it. The immaculate book has a drawing of one.
So
type
this
of
looks
flower
like we've now come sort of full circle as it were, isn't it? We're now back in this area here.
Yeah, you can see the pipe. You've walked into the pipe. This bit is a bit more open, a bit more of a larger opening to be able to walk, and you walk back into the pipe. The pipe's kind of fairly ruined in between, and the cavern seems to carry on straight ahead of you.
Straight ahead of me. It sort of goes into nothing. There we go. So we'll carry on walking around again, checking for traps. I've lost.
Oh, cool. Pick up.
I've lost Saber, who's supposed to be with me in front of me.
I've lost Saber. Where's Saber gone?
He's back there somewhere.
Saber with you.
Yeah,
Someone's moving Saber with him.
It's paused. You've paused it now, so.
The wrong bloody thing.
Oh, you've just made that really big.
It's me. I'm trying to see. I think someone's moving along with him because I can't see him on the map. He's gone.
I did move him a little bit with me, so he's.
I think he's gone. I can see I can see everything, and I can't see him, which means I think there you go. He's under Leo. Leo took him with me.
There we go.
I thought that's what happened.
I'm riding him.
on him. There you go. You can see him now, can't you?
No, I can't see him, mate. No.
He's right here. Right next to you.
I believe you. Oh, he's right next to me. I can see him now.
Yeah, I'm moving right up.
Okay.
Right, you get to here, and just kind of north in this kind of little kind of crevice, kind of filled with water, but there seems to be another kind of skeleton type thing there as well.
Oh dear. Do the same sort of thing then. Check it.
With this one, you kind of look down, and this one is there isn't really much. There's some material kind of bits left, but not really much at all. As you look at this one is very old. The skeleton is, you can tell by the bones, even you can tell by the bones without a medicine check. This one's been here for a very long time.
Fair enough.
Gross.
I like the way you go up to it and then go gross. Or is that you, Stu? Who's that that's just gone up to it?
Bulgarian.
Oh, Bulgarian.
Oh.
I can see it's gross from a distance, don't worry.
I'll investigate it again just in case there's anything, any identification or anything like that.
Go on, him.
Oh, let me down. That's only 19.
It looks like it's been picked clean already. It
Okay.
looks like anything that could have been worth anything. That is the bones themselves look disturbed, as if they've been moved and
Okay.
stuff like that. It isn't laying in the form it would have fell there.
Like a natural form, naturally just died there.
It
Alright.
doesn't look like it's naturally died there. It looks like bones have been moved. There's like
Right,
a like femur in a leg position would have been moved, stuff like that. It looks like it's been disturbed.
All right. Well, carry on then. Come on, Saber.
Okay, so you get up to this corner, and this corner is also another bit where you have to duck really low down to
Yeah.
kind of get inside again. Again, you're kind of having to put your hands in kind of goopy, watery kind of stuff, all very mossy, all very not nice.
And I recognise this place, don't I?
You do recognise this bit.
Okay.
You was here before.
All
What are you
right.
doing, Fenton? Leo, you're stuck at the back.
I'll move down and in, and
I'm
we'll have
coming.
a good search around this area because this is where that thing was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Brad, I'm keeping an eye on behind us as well. That's okay.
Okay. So who's checking and what? What were you guys doing?
I'm happy to investigate the area again.
Yeah.
Go on now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Look
help with
around.
that.
I'll have a check as well.
I'm just
All right.
watching.
Cool. Anyone else watching or checking or?
I'm just casually checking along the wall where I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the rack.
23.
Perception? What are we rolling?
I did investigation because I'm investigating things. I can't perceive anything.
Oh, no, I rolled really well there.
Yeah, see that would have been a 1 for me, Keith.
I got 17.
Who else got what?
I got 23, mate, for my
Okay.
investigation.
Is my box there, Brad?
It is.
I found a dice box.
Hey.
Okay, so as you're searching around, nothing other than the dice box stands out. You do notice kind of over where Bulgarian is, over near the kind of pool of water over there, there seems to be some sort of something glittering that you can see. Kind of seems not in one area over there. Seems like there's multiple glitter things sort of catching the light as you walk near and walk past. Your kind of
My halo.
Yes.
My glowing halo.
Your halo lights it up as you walk past, and you kind of look and then kind of walk back again and go, okay, something's glittering in there. You go in?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, as you go in, you kind of go down, and as you do, there's lots of coins spattered around in the water.
Beer
I
money.
shall take my time and gather everything up.
Okay, in there is 40 copper.
Hang on. 40 copper.
70 silver.
70 silver.
And 140 gold.
140.
Yep.
And platinum? You seem to have forgotten that one.
No platinum.
Ah. Electrum? Yeah, Electrum.
Can't be rolling dice all night.
Diamonds?
Who's
No
putting
diamonds?
all these
Earring?
amounts in the book?
I'm putting it in the party loot, Candy.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up where all that coinage is and just like look up.
Look up. No, it's not. It's not what you're thinking. Yeah, there's not a wishing well. No, it's just in the. It's a kind of enclosed little cave that's got a pool of water in it.
Yeah.
I'd imagine what you're wading through, Sammy, is people.
Yeah, possibly.
Does seem a bit goopy, a bit thicker than water.
Thicker than water.
Why
That's
didn't
all
offer
right.
to help?
The elixir of life.
I'm gonna do the maths for you, David.
Hey,
I'm just gonna add these silver pieces up. That's 8, 7.
we've already got 17 silver and 15 gold pieces in there as well already, mate.
So that's there you go.
Cool. So
Done.
what are you doing? Are you guys going to move on while Leo's adding that up? Birdie at the back going.
Our accountant.
Puts on the goggles.
Yeah, let's carry on then.
I'll pick up my dice box, Brad.
Okay, cool. Fenton, as you kind of leave that area and you look, the pool to your right, or to the north of you, or such as you come out of here, this pool of water, you assume would have looked fairly clear. Now that pool of water looks very goopy compared to a lot of the other waters. The water itself looks thicker and kind of slightly yellowy, kind of greeny, kind of horrible sort of color, but looks a very different kind of shade of water than the rest of it.
Get in here, everyone.
Get in here. You sure? What water are you talking about?
This water here.
I'm just pointing at it.
Fenton's like,
Looks a bit sus.
I taste it, Brad. I'll just start.
You just with your beak, or you put your hand in to get it?
No, with my beak. I gather it up in my beak, and I'll start gurgling.
Swish it around like it's a nice fine wine.
You kind of put your beak in, and as you do, there's almost a jelly consistency to it, but it seems like a watered down jelliness. And as you kind of pick it up, there's a burniness to it, and you don't feel like you want to swallow it. You kind of feel like you need to spit this out fairly quickly.
That's what I do.
Brad, I'm going to take a step away from Quinn, and I'm going to do the sword burst.
Okay, yeah. And that's just a straight save, isn't it?
Yeah, sword burst is 15 save.
15. Okay, yeah. Nothing happens. It doesn't even seem to focus on anything. It just swizzes around. Nothing happens. Make an intelligence check, Stuart.
Oh no.
Oh,
with advantage. With advantage.
Oh, blimey.
Oh, Guinness.
Oh my god.
That's good.
The first one was a 1.
I'll take it you saw those rolls.
I saw the second one. I didn't see the first one.
The second one's a 6, yeah?
Yeah, so that's 5. 5 and 0. Looks goopy.
The best you can remember is this was where the fight was kind of happening last. That's about the best you can remember. You're just like, don't know what this goop is.
Is it opaque?
It has a certain opaqueness to it, yes.
Hold on,
I've
forgotten. Is opaque the clear one, or is that
No.
the misty one?
Transparent is clear. Opaque is not as see-through. It's definitely not as see-through as water. There's a slight transparency to it, but it's a very kind of yellowy, greeny kind of.
So we can't see to the bottom.
Not properly, no. You can kind of see what are hints of rocks and stuff. You feel like it doesn't just drop down.
I'm gonna get one of my vials and take a vial of it.
Okay. You just
kind of.
It's like a jelly, kind of greenish, yellowish kind of jelly mixed with kind of water, and when you kind of mix the two together, you end up with bits of it floating in a watery kind of substance. Is what it looks like.
I want to put my arm in it, but I don't want to put any metal in there. To like see if there's anything in there.
Grab someone else's arm and put that in it. What are you gonna do then?
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near it.
Bulgarian, you don't wear armor, do you?
I would say Quinn and Candy make intelligence checks for me.
With advantage?
Quinn and Quandra. No, without advantage.
Natural 20, wasn't it?
21.
And Quandra?
12.
12. Quandra, you don't quite put it together. Quinn, you put it together just from the research you guys was doing. You believe, especially after you've picked it up, you believe that is the goop of the Ublix that is now kind of just dissipating into water, but seems to be goopy enough that it seems to have just changed the pool of water into a goopy pool of water.
Is there anything in that water, Brad?
This is obviously where it was hiding.
Is there anything in that water I can see?
You don't think so? It's not awfully deep. It's deep enough to potentially for something goopy to kind of get inside and hide, but doesn't look awfully big.
There's no plate mail +3.
No.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I'll have it.
No, the new Kenku rules remove heavy armor.
Oh, does it? Oh, right, fair enough.
No, it doesn't, Chris. He's just saying it. He's abusing his position.
I will wear it. I will wear it with a disadvantage. Fuck it. How about this pool of water, Brad? Is that
this one? That seems fairly normal. It's just a mossy kind of. I guess there's a bit of a goop to it. Well, most of the pools around here don't seem like just pure water, but most of them are kind of got a kind of mossy, algae kind ofness to them, as if they generally stand in water for a long time. But yeah, even on the floors themselves, there seems to be kind of bits of water everywhere.
Any dead people hanging out?
No, I'm not really seeing anything at the moment. Walking around.
I've gone deeper into the cave, Brad.
Yep.
Unless there's anything obvious, I can't see for shit, so I don't bother looking. I just
I can't use shit. Oh, as in rolling perception and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I can see, but I'm not very perceptive.
Yeah, nothing obvious.
My vision.
So we carrying on.
yeah? Right.
I just defaultly fall into the back position to watch while everyone's all searching, Brad.
Okay. Has anyone noticed the big error on the map yet? Should be able to see it by now. It's quite funny if you can't.
Big area.
So, do you guys kind of search through the area or anything like that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
That's exactly what we're doing.
for sure. I'm always looking out, Brad. See if I can see anything
That's
shiny.
generally what we're doing, yeah.
Okay.
I'm really focused on shiny stuff as I'm a thing. Unless the rules say differently now, Stu.
Yeah, give me a group perception, a group investigation check.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Guidance.
So groups, Fenton means you've got to join in as well.
just to lower the average.
Hey, I'm rolling well on investigation.
Was that a natural 20 there?
No.
Or was that a 1?
That's a 1, mate.
Ah.
I got
Am I allowed to use guidance in your game, Brad? For
Not
things
so
like investigation.
You're searching for a lot longer. If it was a quick search, then I'd say yeah. But you're kind of you guys as a party are kind of spending time going over all the cave and that sort of stuff. So not in this instance, but in smaller, quick instances, yeah.
12.
Dirty 20.
Oh my god.
11.
12's all right. 12. Oh my god, another 1.
Your plan backfired for me, Brad, because I got 15.
You actually helped make it.
1.
You guys kind of search around, but you feel like if there was anything else, you probably would have seen it. There's no other bodies that you come across. Again, just the same sort of stuff. Most of it's kind of this kind of murky-ish kind of water. Lots of kind of mossy. Some of bits are slippery in different areas. You have to go a bit careful here and there. But mostly, it's all about clear from here, from what you've checked out. And you've pretty much gone around most of it in terms of the last bit left is over here, which I think Fenton walked in before, maybe.
Yeah.
Whereabouts? Sorry.
Over here.
Yes, yeah, I did come here.
Oh,
And it takes you back out of that bit.
no.
Did we go all the
That's
way to
just
the end?
Pool of water, Chris.
Okay.
Kind of not very deep.
I'll just splash around in it a little bit.
Splish, splash.
Yeah, that's
Taking
where you
a
went down.
bath.
Helen. That's the path that goes north and south when you come through the little path. That way you're going now, Fenton. The tube, kind of the big pipe, just kind of carries on as you've already seen at other places.
But we didn't go that way though, did we? Because
You haven't been that
kinda-
way yet, no.
Okay.
Don't forget, the town's been attacked as well at some point. So
So obviously the girl was found up here. Greats over here. Money there, gooping us there. That's all the bits. So what would you like to do?
So this made us think it was made us think that they were our friends around here, didn't it? Yeah. So could that be what made the family? Could that be what made the family disappear? It made them maybe come down here. Where does see these grates here? Where do they lead, Brad?
Which ones? These ones or? Which
Yeah,
ones?
yeah, the ones that we've got the.
You don't know. You haven't gone up there to see. You don't know. You
Right.
look up and you can see up there. There's some sort of cave up there, but you don't know where to go.
Right, let's go up there then. If we've been all the way down all the cave systems down here, Brad, yeah.
You've done this bit around where you are. The pipe carries on further towards
Right.
the east.
Okay,
Just
so
the pipe left.
let's open this up then.
We haven't been onwards, Sammy.
Yeah. So rather than go onwards, let's see where this goes because this is the area where obviously we've got some dead people. I want to see what's up
I can
above
set
us
Oscar
now.
up.
Or we could just open it and go up ourselves, couldn't we?
How tall is it?
Can we get up there, Brad?
Looking as before, you can see that kind of on the wall has got a very nice, easy kind of climb to it. There's a lot of bits sticking out, lots of ways to put your foot and stuff like that. If you open it up, you feel like it'll be easy to climb up. This one almost looks easier than the last one. The last one was very much caked in kind of lots of mossiness. It was a bit slippery. This one, not so much. This one looks easier.
But the last one had water to fall into. This one doesn't.
Fair enough.
I don't mind going up if it's not too far.
Yeah, how tall is it? Do we know?
Can we look
What
up,
do you mean?
Brad?
It's only about 10 feet above you, the actual grate.
Yeah, let's.
fine.
No, I mean
Yeah.
beyond the grate.
You can't tell at the moment. You're not up there. You can just tell that there is.
Who's going? Who looks like they're going? Fenton.
I'm staying
I cast guidance on them.
So,
I'm
who-
going.
I'm
you
happy
pulled
to
the
go
lever?
upstairs.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
Yeah,
Pulled
yeah.
the lever?
I pulled the
Okay, so
lever.
when you pull the lever, all the cogs and outside the two grates move out, kind of thing. Both move out sideways.
So it's easy access up there now, yeah.
Yeah, you think you can climb up without too much difficulty?
All right. I'm happy to give it a try.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
have to go as well.
Yeah, I've already gone up.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Oh,
Spooky.
oh.
Take it. That's where we come up.
I think
No,
is
the
it-
grates. Two
Oh,
grates.
those grates. Okay, I see.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
have to squeeze you all in so you don't rub in the area, rather than leave someone off the map.
I'll listen up, Brad.
Fairly quiet. Yeah, probably some hubbub of noise of town, kind of up, kind of down this way, a distance.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Okay. Where's the Fenton gone? Fenton's
Lost someone.
Who do we lose? David, I think that is. No.
David, yeah.
no, I'm
Adam.
still here.
Adam.
Oh.
I've just stepped forward so I can look into the room.
Looking in there, it looks like a fairly natural cave. Yeah, that's pretty much what you see. fairly natural.
Is it looking? Does this look familiar? Because this is looking fairly familiar to
It
me.
looks fairly familiar to you, yes.
Yeah.
The wall,
Where-
what Fenton just stepped through, looks like it used to be originally one wall that seems to have collapsed in. Where was it?
Yeah. Where was this? We've been here before.
We have.
I'm
Is it
recognised. I'm.
Oh, his
Levi?
house, isn't it? It's his mansion.
Yeah.
Is this under Levi's house? Is it?
No,
Or
the
one of
well.
the.
It's the well. You know the well when we fought the ooze things?
The ooze things. Brad, I'm going to use my keen mind. Do I remember where we are? Do I remember this area? Come on.
You do. It looks awfully like where Belgarian stepped in some oozes, where you picked up the body of a skeleton that was like a humanoid skeleton. And you have it still in your...
Okay.
That ain't the father, is it?
Oh no.
No. No, it had a different kind of more monstrous skull.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not a human skull.
I know where we are.
Yeah.
Now I just repeat what Sammy said.
Oh, there's a skull. There's a skeleton there.
Yeah, it's not technically there anymore.
Yeah. It's in
it
my
was
bag, isn't it?
Yeah.
This goes. We got through here from a well, didn't we?
Yeah. So the well that comes here is the well that is very close to the house that you was investigating.
Yes.
So I reckon there's a good chance that this thing has used its ability to call the family down and has ate them. What do you think?
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Sounds plausible.
Mm.
Well, it won't be doing that again, will it?
Make an intelligence check, Hammy.
Make an intelligence check. That will do.
Oh wow!
Natural 20.
You've been
Plus
running well,
5.
For the natural
25.
20, for the natural 20, the extra piece of information I'll give you is that you've already made this roll before and you failed. As you're now starting to kind of sit there and think about the family, this could potentially be, you're thinking of the Ubelix, the family, the girl. All of a sudden it just comes to your mind and you're like, hold on, where was he? And you're now remembering going to the town and kind of ready to set up kind of your camp and everything, but obviously you went straight through. But in the days since then, you've kind of it's now just all of a sudden dawned in your mind that there was another traveling merchant, a
Rival?
kind of a half elven merchant, who generally is there when you're there, who just wasn't there and you haven't seen him. Every time you've been there for this week, now thinking back with your keen mind, you're going, that spot was empty. That spot was empty. Why is he not there? And he was very reliably there when you was there.
Your beard is 360p again, Brad.
Oh, yeah. Eyeball time.
Quick. Eyeballs. Oh dear.
I wish I hadn't mentioned anything.
Yeah, so that's what you kind of also twig at the same point when you're trying to put 2 and 2 together and stuff like that.
Okay.
One thing, do you mention any of this to the rest of the party, or is this just you going?
Yeah,
over
no. I'm sort of thinking out loud.
Quandra and Quinn will probably interact with you at some point when you're kind of talking about this, and probably mention that in their research of the Ubelix that generally won't go up onto the surface. It's not out in the open. It's very much a kind of hide away. Doesn't want to go anywhere near the surface.
Okay, but remembering from your what you've read, could it get other people to go up for it?
I don't actually know. Might have to go
Like a
back
child
and
catcher.
look at my notes.
It,
Yes.
Stu. It.
Like a
Unless
like a
it has
con the
balloons.
child catcher.
Yeah.
Unless it has some sort of telepathic.
Right. It obviously it obviously charmed us, didn't it?
Hmm.
It obviously charmed us. So could it have charmed somebody to go up topside for it? Could it have given them? Is that a
You consider it could be
possibility?
possible. It could be possible. If you're
Um,
charmed and you're very friendly to something, you'd know that potentially someone asking you something could charmed you, could persuade you to do something.
Yeah.
Good use of a charm spell. Whether that's what actually happened.
Cheers, Brad. So I'm just. So has he been there all this week? This merchant dude.
No, all this week when you've been passing by and when people have been going into the market to buy stuff like this, now in your memory flicking over it, you're like, he wasn't there then, he wasn't there then. You haven't seen him all week. He's definitely not turned up when he normally would.
Okay.
Is that him then? Am I pointing at the floor or am I pointing at Sammy's leg? His corpse bag.
Yeah, my corpse bag.
No,
Could
the
that
corpse
be?
bag. The one in the corpse bag has an
Is
almost
rat
rat-like
Right.
elongated skull.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's definitely not humanoid in normal humanoid, like round skull type thing.
And could. When was the last time I remember seeing the other merchant? Are we
Not
talking
until the last time you was here weeks ago, kind of thing.
weeks?
Probably a month or two.
And the disturbed bones. How long did they? You know the ones that you said was old. How old are we
They've
talking?
been there probably even they've been there for
Longer than that,
a
Ian.
year or two, sort of thing.
Okay.
Potentially longer. It's hard to say for sure,
Um,
but definitely a long time. Them ones were obviously a lot older.
Yeah.
Could the merchant be the one that was charmed?
That's what I'm thinking. Could he have been charmed? And then
Or could he be the one that was doing the experiments?
what the
The
thingy
merchant
experiments
to make
on
the
the uses.
oblex.
I think the oblex from I mean if you're reading it in a book, I think that's probably a bit
Yeah, the Obelix is
an older.
Is generally tormented and experimented on by very intelligent beings from very, very low down in the earth.
Okay.
It didn't state specifically what. It didn't seem to want to state specifically what.
Okay.
If anyone's
this
got
is a lot.
enough information as a experienced player, they may be able to guess it.
But this is a lot of information to process.
It is. There's always information there to pick up.
And where
What's
does
the
it
plan, guys?
where does this
we
well
staying?
actually lead? It does lead up to where we investigated.
When you look up, you're quite sure that above the top of there is
It's
you're looking at
house.
the water and everything.
Yeah.
You believe it's the one that's just shortly behind that house, which is also close to, not far away from the orphanage as well.
Okay.
Are we gonna continue searching down here?
Yeah. Let's well, there's nothing here. We've searched this area before, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I reckon we go back down and then follow the sewers a little bit further.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go back down then, and we'll carry on through that sewers, I think.
Can I get a perception check? Group perception check.
Oh no, you can't.
Actually, I might not want one. Actually, go on, roll it anyway, just in case.
Take it, please.
11.
16.
18 for a 17.
20.
What was yours, Ed?
Dirty 20.
12, Brad.
10 for me.
Yeah.
11.
17. It's not bad. -1 perception.
Right, as you kind of all climbing kind of back down, Saber seems to be wanting to get your attention back from the direction you came from.
Of course he does.
I'm
Good boy.
You're not sure what, but it seems like as if he's picked something up. Not sure how, but seems to think there's something odd back the way you came.
All right. Pull out my sword and get ready.
So we're going back up.
Pull out my spear.
We'll go the way Saber wants us to go. If he's indicating a way to go,
Pull out my sword.
got my sword and my shield out, and I'll start going that way, Brad.
Okay, give me a marching order in the pipe.
In this pipe here.
Yep, and that pipe going back the way you came if you're going that way.
In the pipe.
Yeah, like all of you put yourself in the pipe how you'd be going back that kind of towards the west. To the left.
So I'll be up there.
Okay, so you start following Saber as you're starting to head back.
Yeah.
You get to the cross where it crosses, like where you would essentially turn left or right. When you get to that bit, you Saber seems to be wanting to lead you back the way you came in again.
I'm gonna go that way. We're gonna follow him. There's something's got his attention, and I haven't quite worked out how to talk to him telepathically yet. All right. So this is back into the way we came then, yeah.
Yeah.
And where's Saber wanting to go?
Kind of back out of the tunnel itself. At the point when you guys all start to get to this kind of point where you're coming back up to the big grate that's still open in front of you.
Yeah.
And as you get there, you can hear the same noise as what you would hear from which normally down this left-hand side. When this lever goes, you hear this all the noise of all the thing going. You can hear it just as you're kind of getting towards this point. You can kind of hear it. It's kind of getting a bit louder as you're getting to it, and then it kind of stops.
Oh man, we just missed someone going. Run! We run! Run! Which way did it come from?
Yeah, definitely over this way somewhere. Right,
oh,
so you're
man.
running as a party,
Oh,
or
what?
As a party, Brad.
Yeah, we are running as a party, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I did say run, and I'm
In
assuming
the
everyone
same,
else.
in the same sort of formation.
Yeah, I would have been. Well, I suppose Saber can run a little bit faster than me, can't he?
Oh shit! Can't do nothing.
I'm going to drag Saber up here just so that you're kind of in a similar zone.
Okay.
Then you'd have you two in the middle. So something close to. Wrong button.
No,
Ah!
casting a
Fireball.
big spell on myself.
Poor Leo. He gets fireballed.
All right. Does that look about what you would say?
I
That's
think
what
so,
about
yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep, good enough.
And roll initiative. So before you roll
Yeah.
initiative, I would like all of you, when you roll your initiative in the chat window, I want you to put your number in there so I can go there and look. So, because otherwise it gets a bit confusing and I get people talking over people and stuff like that. So, what I'm asking in that chat window, just write down either I and your number, or just write your number, and we'll go from there. And that way I can add it all in.
It's going to start moving now.
I'm not shit today.
Jesus, we're running fast. We're so initiative led, apart from Belgaren, apparently. He's rolling shit, he said. What'd you get? Oh!
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't see a cork on the floor.
That was Sammy on.
Look how
Sammy.
quick you are.
That was
I said Fenton, not Fenton.
20. All right, so have you all got your correct? Can you see your initiatives? Does it work like that? Can you see your
roll
initiative?
Yeah, yeah.
Mine's not up there.
So you can see that you're. I've just added yours, Keith, just the last minute there.
Cool. Yeah.
So you can see all of you now are in there. And Saber goes with you. Right, as you guys all come kind of running out the pipe, you hear that, and Sammy's just like, go, go, go! And you all just start running as a group. As you all come running out, you're kind of heading to where Saber's running. Saber seems to be taking a kind of like direct kind of down, kind of westerly south sort of through the kind of islands of these large kind of columns as that was. And as he comes kind of running down, immediately he gets kind of to the point where he's at, and these rats just step out. And as they step out, they're kind of armored with short swords at the ready and shields up. I was gonna make these ambush you and surprise you, but Saber was the difference because it was 3 for 3. So I rolled for Saber. So you're not actually gonna get surprised.
Good doggo.
Saber saved the day. Otherwise,
Saber can't be surprised either, can he?
He can't be surprised, but he can't tell you. So he would not have been. He would have not lost his surprise round. Anyone else would have done. I was already looking at this, and I'd already gone through all your passive perceptions. You would have all fucked up. So Saber just saved the day. So we're going to go straight into initiative order. Quinn, you can see in front of you. I think you can see them, can't you? Because you can see it by light.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. You can see. So these 2 rats step out. Another one just behind at the top here.
Does that look like a new rat as well?
It does. Yes. You can't see him enough at this point, though. You can see he looks like he's wearing something different. He also has. He looks fairly similar. He has a short sword and a shield as well. But he definitely looks like he's armored differently, but you can't see it quite from here. In this kind of split seconds and everything else, but definitely there's a bit of a difference to him. You're not sure what it is yet. At the same point as this, looking behind you, Leo, you can see through the pipe coming out behind where you've just come from. Not the same way you come from. They come from the left-hand side of that tunnel. They've just come running out the side. You see more of them.
Oh.
I think you can about see them. I'd say there's probably a bit of this light that probably just goes into there a bit. You'd probably just see them. Or you'd hear them. You can hear something. There you go. You can hear something kind of coming from this north direction.
Okay.
So straight into it. Quinn, you're up first.
Game's paused.
Yes, it is. So you are that one.
I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can move freely through Fenton, can't I?
You can. He's not in combat. Yes, it's only if they're in combat within 5 feet. Yeah, cool.
As I'm running, I'm gonna do a 12 and cast Blade Song.
Yeah. Okay. That's a bonus action, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so you just kind of Fenton, Quinn just comes kind of dashing at you, and then all of a sudden just seems to just do this elegant kind of twirl around you, and then goes down into this combat pose, ready to fight. You're quite impressed with it.
And I'm gonna lunge with my rapier that I already drew.
Drew it as you're moving along. So as the kind of into the fighting position, whoosh, great lash out. Go on and roll an attack.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
That'd be an 8 to hit.
No, you kind of, it looks fantastic, but you get there and then you just swoop. But this one just seems to sidestep out of the way as if it's too ready for you. You kind of somewhat caught you off guard. You're not quite surprised, but definitely they have a bit of an upper hand in that.
Okay. That's my go. Yep.
You're done now, yeah. Okay. Next up. Next up is this one just below Saber, and he's just going to lunge at Saber because Saber's right in front there.
Mean thing.
It's only 10 to hit.
Nope.
I'm not using the wrong dice. We'll put that dice nicely in the open. Yep, no, he misses. That's his done. Yeah, his turn's done.
Cool.
Next up is you, Leonidas.
Okay. So you're saying I can see. How many can I see down there? Oh, can I hear?
Your vision only goes to about here as such, but you can
Okay.
definitely hear coming out of kind of the tunnel behind you. You can definitely hear shuffling and noise.
I'll point in that direction to Bulgarian. Oh, I see it. Where's the measuring tape?
You can keep your hand on
Oh,
the
yeah, there
control.
we go. Don't want to be in it there. Brad?
Yep.
I cast Calm Emotions there. So I'll make them indifferent. So any of your rats that are in that sphere, that's a sphere, isn't it?
That is, yeah.
Yep. Need to make a charisma saving throw. And I make them
Handsome rat
indifferent.
boys.
So basically, creatures that you choose that are hostile towards you, this indifference ends if the target is attacked. So basically, this spell, friends. So basically, they don't think we're harmful to them, basically, unless we attack them, Brad. And it snaps them out of it. And we also can't attack any of its friends.
Does that mean we can just walk
attack any of
past
his
them?
friends?
Right.
Does that bring it out of it?
Correct. Yeah, it will.
You wouldn't know that, though. We shall use the other one now. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, someone dropped off.
Who's died?
Adam.
He's back again.
What's the DC?
13, mate.
Only the one in the middle makes it.
Okay. I can't see the one in the middle anyway. So I only can see this guy here.
Okay, so you kind of, as you walk in, you can kind of see them. They kind of seem to be kind of steaming somewhat towards you. You can only really see the first one of them. You can hear the others, and also that front one just kind of seems to slow down and just kind of like nods at you. Doesn't do anything.
And then I point to Bulgarian and I point to the spot next to me to the left. Stand here.
Yep.
See my cursor?
Yeah.
Bulgarian.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. You see it?
I was going to do it anyway, mate.
Okay. My movement's done. My action's done. Bonus. I'm going to then cast Sentry as my bonus action.
Is that 2 spells above thing, you know?
Oh, of course I can. Yeah. Sorry, mate. My I've never done that before.
No, that's fine.
Second thing. That's fine. Yeah, indeed. That's my turn then, mate.
Cool. Okay. So you're done. Quandra, you're up next. You might be muted because I haven't heard you.
Yeah, sorry. Right, I'm confused now. So what has happened with who, what, where, and why?
These, you don't really know what's going on up here, so you can just ignore that. You can see these 3 targets kind of just around the corner from where you are.
So I can go for them, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The one that I've currently got my mouse over is the one that you can probably see from where you are.
go there. And I am going to do a Rare Frost at the one below Saber.
Okay, go on it. Roll your attack.
Do I add on to that? I do, don't I?
Your spell attack.
So 20.
It's a 20 as in...
Altogether 20.
Oh, a dirty 20. We call them a dirty 20 when it's not a critical 20. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Go on in. Roll your damage. That's a hit.
3.
3.
Nice candy.
So you kind of shoot through as you kind of step around, and the dart go kind of the small kind of beam of blue kind of frost energy kind of darts out, hits him. He definitely kind of shrugs from a bit of pain from it.
Okay. And I'm going to stay where I am, and that's my move done.
Okay, so you're done. So one of them comes running around from this corner just below you,
Sneaky.
and immediately jumps in to try and attack you, Sammy. My dice is not going well today. That's 11.
No, mate, no. He makes too much noise, and I block it with my shield.
Your turn, Sammy.
In which case, I'm just going to turn around and try and hit him back.
With sword?
Yeah, with sword.
Yeah. Okay.
12.
No, doesn't hit. These ones definitely seem a little bit tougher than the usual ones as such.
Okay.
They seemed almost a little bit more well trained or something. You're not quite sure, but they definitely seem a little bit tougher as you guys are trying to hit.
Okay.
So bonus action movement.
Yeah. So bonus action, I'm going to tell Saber
To bite the one below him.
to bite the one below him. Yep.
Go on then, give me an attack roll.
He skids under the sword, dodges the sword, just tries to go for the old ankles. What is it? The hamstrings at the back there. Is he going for?
Come on, Sammy.
15.
I'll put it at 17 again.
Doesn't hit. As you go in, the rat manages to shove his shield down in the way and kind of just knock Saber's mouth out of the way.
Shakes his head, growls at him. And that's it.
So this one now steps up. You can see that this one's wearing some sort of chain-like armor. You're not quite sure which, but you haven't seen one wearing chain armor before. This one steps up to attack you, Quint. That's a 19 to hit.
Miss.
Ooh, you and your stupid thing. That's my best roll so far. That's as much as he's doing. Next one.
Kimberly, dodge out the way.
This one here, Leo, kind of seems to come up to you. He's kind of put his sword now, and then he's just waving at you.
Oh, I back him. Hello.
Another one comes up from below here, Sammy. Again, tries to take a strike at you.
Okay.
Oh, 11.
No.
Damn. Can you see that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's just kind of done the same thing. Kind of come to a stop.
Well, Garen can see me waving both my arms to him. Hello.
Belgarian, your turn. All right, Belgarian, you can see him. One that doesn't look like he stopped. This one over here has got much heavier armor on. Very big metal plates he's got.
Okay. All right, next,
And he's got a glaive in his hand as well.
I'm next to Leo, and when one comes within reach, I'll take a swipe at it.
Calm, relax. A reaction. I tap Bulgarian on the side, like on his shoulder. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I can allow that as your reaction. That's fine.
Yeah.
That will be your reaction, yeah?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So, yeah, Leo's kind of tapping you on the side saying, it's okay. It's okay. Next up is this one in front of you, Quinn. This other one's going to now try and attack you. Shit. I guess I want to beat that anyway. Yeah. That's critical.
I can't do anything against that. I have over 21 armor class. I mean, I have 21 armor class, but it's a critical.
It gets It gets like a 24.
I could
So
shield
still
it.
play over.
I could shield it, but I don't know if I can shield against like crits. Do they auto hit? I don't know how it works.
I think it
You
changes
can
it to
shield,
normal
but it
hit.
just changes it to a normal hit rather than a critical hit.
Yeah.
I'll
There you
do
go.
that if that's the case.
Is that what it does? Sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's an automatic hit if it's a crit, but gets reduced to a normal hit.
Cool. So you want to do that, yeah? Ed?
Yeah,
You can use
yeah.
shield?
Yep.
Okay. So normal attack gets through. You take 3 damage. 3 piercing damage. Okay, next up, Fenton.
I strength hex the claw leader.
It's Hex Phase Curse, that one, isn't it?
No, normal hex.
Oh, normal Hex. I do have both. Look at that. No.
Draw me sword and attack.
Finally.
Oh, that'll do. Should have hexblade curse him. It would have been crit. 26.
26, that's a hit.
I should fucking hope so. 12 damage. Hello, little rat man.
Yep, and bonus action?
Bonus action is hex.
Oh, there was the hex. Cool. Okay, so you're done?
Yep.
Someone was slower than Fenton. This is the one you didn't catch, Chris. This is the heavily armored one. You step up, and as he steps up, he's got a glaive, and he just swings it at Bulgarian. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
That's 9 slashing damage. It's just like, and then it attacks you again. This time it's only 12.
No.
Misses you on the second one. Okay, and that's that one done. So this one comes up. This one's definitely kind of got much more kind of heavy kind of plate, kind of definite kind of lots of plates that are covering a lot of him, and then kind of got some chain kind of down by his legs. This definitely looks different from other ones you've seen. Just comes straight in with the glaive. Like the other ones have kind of stopped and just seem to be looking at Leo, whereas this one's kind of just come straight through, slice straight into you, and then misses with the next one. Next up is Quinn.
Okay. Yeah, the one that's hexed, I'm actually gonna lunge at him.
Go on him. With your rapier.
Right.
Got him. Wheelie away.
14, 13 even.
No, just clinks off his armor. Bonus action.
That's rubbish.
Nothing? Done?
Please hold.
So calm emotions, Chris, is just instantaneous spell, isn't it? It's not a sit there for a thing. It's just a boof.
Yep, it lasts up to 1 minute, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got that bit of as in. I'm going to remove the area effect.
Oh, you can, yes, you can. Yeah.
I'm
Clean up, bro.
I'm gonna
Yep, go
sheath my weapon and
Okay.
end my turn.
No bonus action, though.
No, we have them.
Okay, the one that's in front of Saber is going to try and slice Saber. Oh, that's critical. Nice definition.
Yes, okay.
Saber takes 8 damage, 8 piercing damage from the short sword. Just lunges in after from the shield last time. Just manages to get him in the shoulder. That's him done. Next up is you, Leonidas.
Okay. For my action,
Mm-hmm.
Leo starts dancing. and he takes the dodge action.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action, he casts Sanctuary on Belgarian.
Okay.
It's okay.
Cool.
It's okay. So, Key.
Yeah, it was getting weirder and weirder.
Hmm.
So, as long as you don't attack or cast a spell, anything that makes a harm to you needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. And if it fails, it's got to choose a new target. And that could either be, obviously, me. Yeah. So it's got to do Wisdom saving throw before it can actually hit you.
What do you communicate to him as a character, as a player, as a
I'm
character?
just dancing in front of him, Brad, saying, "It's okay, Barrowgaren, it's okay." And I'm dancing with my hands in the air.
Like he
Hopefully.
just doesn't care.
He seems to be doing a very weird dance, kind of furry, kind of feathery arms up in the air, kind of. Barry, you can't quite grasp what's going on, Belgarian, but you're hearing what he's saying. Quandra, you're up next.
Okay.
You got a sanctuary sign, Brad. Oh, very nice.
I think I'm gonna do
Turn it off my
magic
spells.
missiles at level 2 on the one opposite me, please.
One very close to here, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna roll your damage. It's 4d4, I believe.
Is it what? Sorry.
4d4, I believe.
4d4, yeah.
Plus 4 in total.
44 plus.
Oh, yeah. Did that one?
Yeah.
So 4 of these.
Yeah, little triangle ones.
1. 1.
2.
Mhm.
Carry on.
4
6.
and 1.
7.
Oh.
11.
11. Okay, so you just kind of turn around, see it's there, and just like all these darts kind of smash into it. Blood kind of tears out of it, but it's still standing.
Okay. So that was at the second level.
Kind of where blood's kind of pouring out all over the place and such.
Mm-hmm. And is it okay to move? I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah, no, you're fine because nothing's up against you. That's the main time you have to know. I will warn you, this one up here, who's up here, has got reach. He's doing something slightly different, which would mess up what you expect. But I'll tell you at the time when that's going to happen. So right now, it's not a problem. So yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm going to move to where I am, and that's my move over. Thank you.
Okay. Next up is this one in front of you, Sammy. He's going to attack you again. 1 and a 2.
That's good.
Wow. It's your turn. He just seems to fumble in front of you. You're not even sure if he was even attempting to swing or attempting to kiss you. You're just like, what?
In which case, I'm going to ignore him because he obviously seems incompetent with weapons. I had to take a swing. I'm going to take a swing at the one that's just been hit and dazzled by fire by their magic missiles.
Yep.
That's better. 27.
Yep, that's definitely a hit.
What is the damage on that again? Actions.
1d6.
1d6. 1d6.
Plus 1.
What?
You
Where are
got
you
+1.
from? There you go. 1 plus 6. 7 damage.
7 damage. You just kind of, the one who's just kind of tried to swipe at you, you have no idea what he's doing. You just kind of slightly shoulder barge him and then just cut in and just right through the gut of the other one. That one dies.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay, bonus action?
Yeah, I hear Saber whimper and I tell him just to carry on. He's gonna try and exact revenge. He's still trying to get at them hamstrings.
Still down low.
No, 13.
No, again, the Superman what you're shielding seems to know what he's trying to do. Any movement?
No.
Cool. Okay. Next up, Next up is the one near Fenton and Quinn, but this time, obviously, Fenton, just a big chunk that you just got out of him, turns around, very annoyed with you, goes to take a swing at you. He's going to do it now that I said it.
You're not looking at my armor class, are you?
No. That is 22 to hit.
Miss. Move on.
What is your armor class then?
No, he's hit me.
Said it with confidence.
Okay. It's getting really confused. It's like, now I don't know what's going on.
You said it with confidence, Stu, right?
Exactly.
You did. You said it with a lot of confidence, and I was like, 4 damage, 4 piercing damage. Okay, that's him done.
I made my concentration.
Okay, cool. So what is that hex doing? That's hex's disadvantage to strength
checks. So
and
like, if it's grappled or anything like that, I think
rest it does to you though, doesn't it?
It gives me damage. Yeah.
That's what I mean. The rest of the effects are for you as such, rather than much more than that. This one here in front of you, Leo, just starts to do a bit of a wiggle, kind of.
Hey, see, Belgarian party.
Take your word for it.
And this
Thank
one just behind seems to start putting his hands in the air and start clapping. He seems to be joining in with you.
Join in, Belgarian. Join in.
Belgarian, your turn.
Is it my go?
Yeah, it seems to be turning into a party over on this side. There's rats dancing, there's Leo dancing. It's just odd. You feel like you're dreaming right now.
Reaction, I'm going to say, no, I can't. Nope.
You can, you've got reaction if you want to use it.
I'll try to get Belgarian to join in by grabbing his hands.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Nah. I'll step up and I'll whack him.
Go on then.
Remove Sentry, Brad.
Just Sanctuary for now. I was just about to check is the other one.
And remove Calm Emotion as well.
Does Calm Emotion actually go?
He's taken a harmful action towards your creatures, mate.
Yeah, I'll just double check it. What Chris, I think he's rolling. What did you? What was that? So 1 attack. What was the attack?
Then
how much?
Then I'll do patient defense.
He missed.
Yeah, how much?
I missed.
Yeah, how much you roll?
Oh, 11.
Yeah, remember to tell me because I'm not looking at that bit.
Yeah, I roll shit, mate. And I know he's well armored, so.
Yeah, you just don't even hit him. You just swing wide of him.
I tell Leo to move up.
Okay, and you say you'll use a key point for patient defense?
Yeah.
That's your bonus, yeah? Cool. So you're done?
Yeah.
Next up is this one next to you, Quinn. This one's going to try and attack you again. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
I intercept.
Oh, you shitbag. What does that do? Removes my damage. Shitbag. See, I almost got it. Fenton. 6.
7.
6 piercing damage. See, Fenton. I'm going to blow up Fenton at some point very soon.
So do I take 1 then? Is that
No, you take
right?
nothing.
Oh.
Nothing. I'm going to come in with
I blocked
power kill on Fenton. Yeah, he just kind of almost. You're kind of like nicely kind of moving around, dexterous, kind of all out of the way of it. The strike comes in, manages to catch you a bit of a shock, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this shield just kind of juts in front of you and bashes the sword out of the way.
I was fine, thank you.
All right, I'll let him meet you next time, lady. Girly, rather.
Your turn, Fenton.
That's choppy.
Nope. Same one, yeah.
Yeah, I missed, mate. I missed.
What'd you get?
9 altogether.
Okay. Yeah, you just swing wide. Bonus action,
Nothing.
and you're done.
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
10. Sorry, not 9.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, always at least give me the numbers, because I can't always see them and stuff like that. This one moves up over here. The two behind who were dancing just seem to be like pull out their swords again, or they were in their hand, but they kind of raise them up again.
Brad, hold on. Sorry. If you just want to carry on, but I think I might be able to hexblade to curse him as well as hex, if I can with my bonus action. I'm going to double check to see if they're concentration though.
Yeah. Okay. I'll allow it if you find out what they are. I'll move on with this. This one steps up, Leo, and seems rather angry that he was about to dance, but then that seems to just go away, and he just comes kind of barreling at you.
Yeah, cool, mate.
It's not. It stops rolling. That's a 12 to hit. Probably miss.
No, miss. Miss, mate.
It's the big armored one with glaive. Bulgarian, straight into you again.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
I don't think yeah, it won't hit anyway. And then he's going to try and hit you again. He just kind of, where you've moved in close, he's just kind of swinging, but can't seem to get an attack on you. That's him done. Quinn, your turn.
I can, mate. Hexblade curse
Yeah.
as well.
Okay. And what does that one do in terms of with him?
He doesn't. Is no negative benefits to him, but I get criticals on 19 to 20.
Cool. Okay. Yep, that's cool. It's on him. Quinn, your turn.
Okay. So, I'm going to draw my rapier again, but this time next to it, I draw Shadow Rapier.
That's the spell, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's your action. Or is that bonus
action.
action? Bonus action. Okay. Cool.
And I'm gonna attack the one that hit me.
Mm-hmm.
With that same blade.
That's this one here.
Correct.
Go on in. Attack roll. Attack roll, please.
Sorry. 14.
No, miss. He puts his shield in away. Just a shadowy blade just kind of hits against it and almost dissipates, but reapparates as it kind of moves off of it.
I think that's right. Wait, one sec.
Is that again?
I think that's right. I'm just making sure that's right. Wait, sorry.
Tell me when you're done.
Is it dim light? Or darkness?
No.
No?
No, you're standing in... you're at the edge of light.
But is he in dim light?
He's in dim light. Does he have to be in dim light, or do you have to be in dim light?
Attack and a target that is in dim light.
Yeah, he counts as in dim light.
So I get advantage.
Okay, got him.
Yeah, it's the same roll!
Nice.
I've got 3 9s in this combat so far.
Yeah, the light seems to stop right in front of you. You're 20. The easiest way is measure from Sammy the light source. That's his new name. Are you done?
I prefer Sammy Halo.
Yeah.
I
Just
guess
go like
so.
this. Go around the halo.
Yeah, I am.
So next up is this one in front of Saber is going to try and attack him again. Place 14 to hit.
Nope.
Oh, naughty dog. Seems to miss. Saber seems to jump over it.
Yeah.
Leo, you're up next. It's because there's less of them. I'm getting around to your goes quick. I see you're all a bit surprised when I get to it seems.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what next.
I think most of you are just kind of going to go.
Brad, I'll take the dodge action. That's my turn.
Cool. Quandra, you're up next.
Hello. I am going to do firebolt to the one under Saber, please.
Yep. Okay. I'll say that one's a normal hit. That's fine. Roll your to hit.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a definite hit. So you're rolling the dice twice for the damage. So 2d10.
So do T10, yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't got 2, then
Nice.
twice.
Go on. Oh, 18.
Lovely.
18.
Nice.
You just kind of look at and you slightly lean around the corner and you point at him and it's just like little dot comes out. It's almost like an explosion of fire. It just kind of takes you by surprise. You just instantly kind of straight down dies to the floor.
Cool. And I will move to there. Thank you. That's my move over.
Cool. Next up. This is the one in front of Sammy that can't seem to hit. Sammy's trying to go for you again. Hopefully, not another kiss. Nope. Fucking hell.
Good.
This one's now almost just wobbling, kind of just like. Your turn, Sammy. Okay. Hell.
All right. I see where that's going. That swing goes wide. I'm going to try and cut in underneath him, mate.
Got it.
Go on, Sammy.
16.
That is a hit.
In fact, 17. But
Just managed to get around the shield.
hey,
Nice.
that's 12 damage.
Oh,
Nice.
Damage.
let's go.
He's still up. He seems rather surprised, and his eyes are kind of all blinking. It's like, oh, and can him choking on blood. Bonus action.
Yeah, I call Saber over.
Okay.
There isn't any down there, is there? Because I can't see down. Not that you
you
can see. Oh yeah. So then I call him over. He comes bounding round. Do 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 do.
I can't see.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do we have flanking?
You do, yeah. +1.
All right, he'll go there then. He'll get his little +1. You never know, it might come in handy. And he's gonna go. He's gonna go for the hamstrings this time, mate.
I'm going for the hamstrings.
Yeah.
This one seems dopey enough.
Yes.
Go on,
Got him.
Saber.
20 or 21, something like that.
Yeah, that was a hit.
Yeah, 20. And that is, if I can find one, 6 damage.
Yep, Saber just gets him by
Hey.
Well done.
pulls him backwards, and he just kind of collapses down to the floor, and you just hear a crunch as his kind of head hits the floor.
Okay. And I can't move now, though, can I? Because he has his go after me.
After you, yeah.
Hey?
You're right. Yeah, he goes after you as such.
Yeah.
You
I have to use my move first, don't I? And that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. That was his full move, wasn't it? Yeah. All right. No worries. That'll do. That's my go over then.
Yeah. Next one up. This one's going to try and hit you, Fenton. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, I've got 19 arm class, so it's me.
Cool. That's a 3.
Nothing.
Got to blow Fenton up.
Next.
Fenton. Right, this one up here, Belgaring, can reach for you through to hit you there. Stabby. That's a disadvantage, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll that again with just a 1, because one of them was cocked anyway. That's 21 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 6 piercing damage. Bulgarian, your turn.
Yeah, whack the one in front of me.
Big one. Go on in.
Or attempt to. Only shit at the moment, so.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
Go on.
How much? 20?
21.
21, that's it. Find the little gap.
Okay. 8 damage. Staff 8, it says.
Does damage come up?
Yeah, in D&D Beyond it's come up. 3 plus 5 equals 8.
Oh, yeah. What's it done that? Not done it in.
Not so sure.
Don't know. Where did you click it? In the character sheet, like normal?
Yeah. I'll try again.
There it is. No, it's just coming now, isn't it?
There you
Or
go.
is that you? That's
There you
weird.
go. 9 damage. Don't know why I done that. That was weird.
Yeah, so you managed to kind of get the quarterstaff in, managed to give him a good kind of shove in the hip.
Yeah, do the same again. Patient defense.
Patient defense. Another key point.
Leo,
And
start
no
whacking away, please.
I'm still dancing.
Next up is one in front of you, Quinn. Gonna try taking a hit at you. That is a 22 to hit.
This motherfucker.
At least I've got to have some luck against someone.
I intercept.
So I know someone's gonna. Yeah, I knew that was coming. This one.
What kind of armor is Sammy wearing? I want some of that.
4. 4
Your armor's better.
5.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're fine. You take no damage. Fenton seems to be ignoring you and just as again just shoved in a kind of quick
Fenton.
shield. Fenton, your turn.
So before,
Can
Sorry,
I get round there like that?
You can, yeah. You bit of a squeeze on the pipe. You catch your bum on it as you go past, and bit of a noisy metal noise, but you do get round.
What does that give me? 1.
Yeah, one extra. If you get on all 4 sides, then it'd be 2 extra.
22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh my lord. 11.
That's enough. You kind of hit your bum on it, turn around, and just big wide swing cuts him right across the chest. He goes down.
Oh. Hello, rat boy. I'm done.
Can you not get down and have a little bit more?
No, because you said it.
All
right. Next up is this one in front of you, Leo. He's gonna try and take a swing at you.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Shit bag. Oh no, it's actually disadvantage. Okay. Oh, still good. 21 to hit.
Yes, mate. All yours. All yours. Well done.
Bastard.
5 piercing damage.
Okay.
You're kind of dodging away, and he's kind of following your moves, and just managed to juke one in there and managed to get
Oh, you nasty little thing.
Dance moves. I think you synchronized on the dance moves, and he's now got your number.
Trying to be nice, Brad.
Next one up is the one with the glaive.
I've got a question about intercept. One sec. Because I didn't take any damage, do I still have to do a con save for spells or not?
No,
Is it got intercepted? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's based on damage. You haven't taken any damage to the whole attack. If I'd done 1, I would say yes, but the whole attack. I don't know what the actual ruling is, but that's how I'm going to take it.
I think that's right, Brad.
Yeah, I think so. Because surely the intention is that it would have done damage. Normally, there's things that say to hit, but that's not the same on a thingy because it's done based on damage. So I'm going to say no. What am I doing? So I'm rolling 1. You're at disadvantage to hit you, isn't it, Bulgarian? Okay, so I'm going to take a hit. Oh, that's only a 9 to hit. Takes another swing. That one's only a 14 to hit.
Cool.
So 14 misses you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
He steps back from here to here.
I'll take a swing.
You can.
Fuck off.
What's the amount?
12.
No.
I've been miss.
You miss him as he kind of just hops out of the way. All the way back around. Quinn, your turn.
Gonna hit this stupid rat.
You seem to have one or two who seem to be watching all your movements.
Come on.
How was your roll?
he's always done. Where's he gone? Downstairs.
Yeah, he has to do it. Every time he wants to roll the dice, mate, he has to go downstairs to do it.
Yeah, shuts up.
That's his setup.
That's it, yeah.
It's his way of doing exercise.
That's my turn.
That's your turn, no bonus action. Leonidas, you're up next.
No, that's not my turn.
Oh, goodness. All right, go back.
Okay, Sammy hasn't moved yet, so he's still in dim light.
Yes.
Oh, so can
advantage.
I?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have a chance.
As he runs off down the other end of the room.
Back downstairs, Ad.
It's an 8.
Well done.
What?
Oh, you got 8.
That's still a miss.
8.
Miss.
What was the total?
Less than what I rolled before and I missed. So
Okay.
it's
Leo, your turn.
My turn. I wave over. I go, Sammy, over it. Protect Bulgarian. I disengage, Brad.
You disengage, okay.
What is this fucking parrot doing?
Parrot.
Are you done, Leo? That's it.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
Andra, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to do Ray of Frost again, please. On the one.
On this one, last one left in here. Touch. Go on then.
Yes.
Or attack.
So I just got to find me dice. Where'd it go? There. 15, so it's 22.
Yep, that's a hit.
And 7.
Damage.
Oh, nice, Candy.
Thank
Yep,
you.
it's a nice solid hit. You kind of managed to hit him as he's kind of jockeying with Quinn. You managed to easily get a nice, easy hit on him. Movement or bonus?
No bonus. Is that the only one that's left now?
That's the only one left you can see, yeah. You have 4 down.
Right, I'll just stay where I am then. Thank you.
Cool. Sammy, you're up next. You might be muted.
I'm pointing to a direction where Bulgarian is.
Okay. Seeing what he's just sort of said, I'll take a run up there. That's 10, 20, 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20. And I am going to spew out a load of acid from my. I'm going to pull out my what do you call it? Flask. And
Have you got your shield out?
all right.
Have you got your shield out?
I'll drop my sword.
Okay. Yep.
Pull out my flask and fling it in a row straight down there, mate.
What is the spell?
Tasha's Caustic Brew. Dex save. Dex 15 save.
I'm visualizing. You remember those panda pop drinks you used to get? Like the cola. And the green ones is like apple,
Yeah.
I don't know, soda and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. And the pop or whatever it is.
Is there a way to click on it in D&D Beyond to make it show up in here? Is there like any little information or anything like that in there?
What do you want to know, Brad?
Pick up the other book. I was just going to make sure that there's anything else going on with it as such, whether it's just damage.
Oh. No, it's. Sorry, I meant to. So what it does, a stream of acid emanates from you in a line 30 feet long and 5 foot wide. In the direction you choose. Each creature in that line must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, be covered in acids for the spell's duration, or until a creature takes, scrapes it off or washes the acid off itself or another creature. A creature covered in the acids takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
And it's got a duration. What's the duration?
The duration is up to 1 minute.
And that's not concentration, I'm guessing?
Nope.
No, it is concentration.
Is it?
Okay.
Yep.
It's a weird one.
Yeah.
Cool. Why not another time? Dex for how much?
15.
First one fails. Second one fails. The big one survives.
Of course he does.
So 2 front ones.
Yeah. I already rolled the damage.
Is that? Oh, okay.
No, I can roll it again if you want me to actually roll it, Brad. I didn't mean to roll it then.
Go on,
So
roll it again, just to.
I'll roll it here. So we get 1, 2, 6 damage for both of those, and then now burning. And I call Saber up. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He goes in there and tries to have a chomp at one of these.
Yeah.
Okay. 13, 17. 17? No, 17.
Yes, you hit that one.
Okay. And that is a 1d8.
He's reeling in pain.
Yeah. Oh, nice. 10 damage.
Wow.
This one. That's enough to kill him. So he's kind of like burning from it, and Saber just comes running and just bites in hard, and it just kind of collapses on the floor.
Okay. In which case, Saber's going to take a 5-foot step up, so he's next to Belgarant.
Yep.
That's my go over.
This one's going to try and attack Saber, who's just come in. He's just seen him take down the other one. Okay. That's critical.
Oh. Okay.
Is there any way I can see Saber's life, or does it not work like that?
Doesn't work like that.
Okay. He can't be healed or anything, can he?
You don't feel like he can. You don't feel like he. You don't feel like it's a normal thing.
Okay.
You don't know enough about him, but you don't feel like it's a normal.
Sure.
Vision as such. You can try it, but you don't know. That is 8 piercing damage.
Okay, he's still up. He's limping a bit now, though. Bless him.
Yeah,
He
kind of
a bit.
seems to be kind of as the other one. This one's still burning, and it's just like really annoyed, kind of hissing and making all sorts of noises as it jabs in.
Okay.
That's him done. This one moves up to you, Bulgarian. You're still patient defense, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, this one tries to take a hit at you. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah, hit.
So patient defense, does that give you disadvantage, Brad?
Me disadvantage, yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't deflect it then.
Why? Because that does disadvantage as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would just be double disadvantage.
Yeah. All right. No worries.
8 damage, Keith.
Fucking hell.
I
I ain't fucking held back on me today, have you?
standing on your own for the most part.
Yeah, no shit.
Your turn.
On 1 hit point again. Hit the one in front of me.
Go on then.
Saying that he's been damaged. He hasn't.
This one's sizzling at the side of him.
No, I hit the one in front of me.
Right, I got him.
Hey.
What is that? 18. That's a hit.
Nice.
For 7 damage.
7
My
damage.
roll is so fucking shit tonight.
So you managed to clonk him on the head as he comes in.
Is he still up?
He's still up, yeah.
Yeah, I'll whack him again.
I imagine that one's a hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Got him. Right, damage for him.
7 damage.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit all over the place.
See the one that hit Sammy? That saber.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hit him. It was his go, wasn't it? He should have taken some more acid damage.
Oh, he takes it on his go.
On the start of his go, yeah.
So at the spell being done and on the beginning of his turn, you sure?
Yeah.
It says at the beginning of his go.
It says at the beginning of his go.
Yeah, but does it say at the point when the spell's done? Because it would be...
Creature covered in the acid takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
Yeah, but does it do it when it's cast as well?
Yeah.
4 Keith read out means it isn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm gathering. That's what I'm trying to... Yeah.
It wouldn't have got his go if it dies before taking the damage, I'm guessing.
It doesn't normally work like that. It's either at the beginning of his turn, which means he doesn't take it at the point when the spell is cast.
Right, okay.
They don't take it twice.
Okay.
They take either one or the other. You put the spell in there, didn't you?
Yep, no, that's cool. So it's not when I do it, it's at the start of its turn.
So essentially, we take the damage as that what he would have had at the start of his turn, and on the next time I do it. Yeah, because if you do that, because that can potentially really unbalance things in bigger spells and stuff. You don't want me to do it on you, basically. Things like Spirit Guardians and all them sort of things are like that as well.
Cool. Cool.
Take it on their turn. So if it says take it on the turn, it's not at the point you do the spell, it's afterwards as such. So just in future note. Yeah, so you took your second hit. Anything else, Belgarian? No movement, nothing like that?
No, stay there.
Okay.
I'm going to drop, but...
Oh. Here's the one in front of you, Quinn. And it goes for you again.
I sentinel it.
I can't even see it.
Sentinel before or after, does it say?
Natural 20.
Is it before or after, does it say?
It's when it makes its attack. So Quinn will get hit if he's going to get hit. If she's going to get hit.
All right, well, let me do my attack. Completely fucked up. Good card
then. 15 damage.
Yep, that's enough. So it kind of goes and it kind of just completely whiffs, and you just see an easy opening on the back, slice it right down the back. That one dies.
You're welcome, girly.
I saw nothing. It's pitch black.
And then it's your turn.
I'm going to make a double move.
Bonus action?
Yeah, I'm going to bonus action.
I'm going to drag this one out of the way to make it.
I'm going to hex this one in front of me.
This one?
Yeah.
There we go.
Retreat.
And you're done. And you're done, yeah?
Yeah. I tell Belgarian to retreat.
Okay.
Yeah, cool, mate.
This one's going to try and attack you over him. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
You're not thinking now, are you?
No, so I'll do a deflect attack on it, mate.
Can you do yours Is that reaction?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a
it is.
reaction. Yeah.
So do you have one for reaction and one for normal, or is it just a reaction one?
No, it's just a reaction one.
Cool. So... Oops. That's a critical.
Hang on, Brad. So the defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see that is within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender. So no, I can't because he's not within 5 feet.
It won't make any difference at this point anyway because it's 10 feet and it is critical. So,
I can
but yeah, remember that in future the 5 feet. Yeah, you can't you? Because yours is within yours is the friendliest within 5 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, the target's within. I couldn't sentinel, but I can thing it.
Cool.
Not a good one, I'm afraid.
$10 damage.
Yeah, I rolled a 1, so 3 I remove.
So I was down anyway, no matter what.
No, because I could roll 12, mate.
Oh, could you? Oh,
okay. Then it's going to look over at Saber instead. For its next attack.
Mean.
That's worse. 10.
Ducks down, mate. He ducks down.
Yeah, it just kind of ducks under it.
Yeah.
Right, that's that one done. In your turn.
I'm gonna move out of the darkness.
Yep, it's definitely gone dark. The lights moved away.
I'm gonna move here.
Yep.
This looks very bad. The first I've seen this. Oh no.
Fenton seemed a bit more sure when he came up.
Oh no. What's happening here?
Is that your go over? What's happening here?
I'm gonna change my rapier to dagger and throw it at the one in
The
front of
rapier was the spell one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So what? You've not got that one, you're throwing a dagger instead?
No, it is that.
Okay, so you're throwing the big rapier thing.
Yeah.
Shadow rapier. Yeah, that lasts a minute, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Go on then. This one just in front of Belgarian.
Yes.
Go on then.
What was that?
Under 10.
Under 10. It's not a hit.
It's not. I guess it's not in dim light. I imagine.
It's not in dim light, no. The light's right next to you. The halo is right there.
And then I call it back with bonus action.
Yep. Okay. And you're done because your movement. Any more movement?
No, Bradley. No.
You're done.
I am done.
Leonidas.
I quit.
Yeah.
On the nice view. Like the one who was trying to hit Sammy. Right, it's getting a bit busy in there, Chris.
What'd you get me for getting this guy at range, Brad? What am I going to get? This big dude.
Depends on what type of range thing you're going with. What kind of range thing we're going with?
120 feet range.
Yeah, but I mean, what is the spell? Is it a spell attack or is it a direct?
Guiding bolt. Spell attack.
Spell attack. I'd say it's only -2.
Okay.
He's around with his kind of glaive to get position anyways. You're getting some vision on him.
Cool. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Go on then.
And I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt. Right, where's my spell attack? Okay.
So at advantage, yeah?
Yep, so that is -2 from 17 to 15. Plus, that's dirty 20, mate.
Dirty 20, that's a hit.
Yep.
Nice.
Big beam of light. Manages to disappear.
Oh, so he does a little Ryu.
How much damage and what type of damage?
Wow. 20 damage, mate. Radiant.
20?
Yeah.
Nice.
20 radiant damage.
he gets hit by it, and he's just like, he just did this really loud hissing. So he's really annoyed. He just kind of definitely, you kind of see him. He almost reels back from the pain of it, but then just kind of immediately just goes like, looks really angry, putting the glaive forwards, ready to strike someone. That gives someone advantage next, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Advantage on him, yeah. So he's glowing, and you get advantage.
I'm going to put a big advantage sign on him so we can remember.
That's a big blast, man.
It was.
So what can I get?
Any bonus action?
24 got 20. No bonus action.
Okay, you're done then.
That's me done.
You're
Sorry, can I double move?
yes, you can. That would be your action to double move.
Why would you want to double move,
So
Candy?
check out how much you can move first before you go straight into double move. So move your movement, and then if
Yeah, I
you need
would've
more,
done that
that's when you
first
can.
anyway. 5,
Yeah, do your movement first.
15,
Check just in case. You may make it anyway.
25, 30.
So you probably want to where you want to be without needing to do the double move. As long as you haven't gone over your speed, you're fine.
And I'm going. Does it matter that people in my way if I do a
If you're doing a spell attack, you're probably going to be at -2.
Yeah, because I was going to do firebolt.
Okay.
At the
Which one?
one.
This one's signaling. This one's in front. There's one behind as well.
The one in front of Saber.
This one here. Yep, got it.
Yeah. So firebolt is.
So at -2.
D10. Let me D10 go.
You got to do 2 hit first.
I know.
To hit with a -2.
We'll just go on to the next person, shall we?
One of them.
What did you roll, Candy?
1.
Oh dear.
So -1.
-1. That just seems to just disappear past Quinn's ear straight upwards. You're hoping no one noticed. I'm guessing you're done.
Yes, I'm going to stay where I am. Thank you.
Amy, you're up.
I'm going to come in here and cast Cure Wounds on Belgaren.
Okay, cool.
So you get 12 hit points back, mate.
Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Nice.
That's another slot done. And then Saber's gonna have to attack the one in front of him. See if he can take him down.
Got it.
We need to get to the other. We need to get round to the other dude. Come on. 9. 13.
No, that's a miss.
All right. That's it. So then it's
All stand there. You're done.
yeah. That's my go done. So now is his turn. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can do damage.
Okay. So that is 7 damage.
Oh, he's still up.
Ah.
He's on last legs. He's burning very, very much. He's like, and you hear him hissing in the pain.
Belgaren, move back. Let Fenton in.
And he's going to swing at Saber. Probably going to be a hit 21.
I'll deflect it. I intercept.
Go on then. 7 damage.
9.
Okay.
Oh.
So managed to block it out of the way.
Whew.
So that's that one done.
Saber lets out a little yelp of.
Yeah, just a shield managed to just come over the top of him and knock the sword away. Seemed like it was a chop coming down.
Oh, it was, yeah.
This one here is going to attack Belgaren, who's on the floor. So that is currently advantage.
I'm gonna thing it then.
I thought so. That's why I mentioned it. So that's a normal. It's only a 13 to hit.
Nope.
So that one. And then it's your turn, Belgarian.
Hit the one in front of Saber, Belgarian. Kill it.
You won't be able to say that. That'd be your reaction.
Okay, sorry.
I disengage.
Especially when you're taking your actions, you've got to be a bit more wary of it. You
Disengage.
disengage.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're out. You stand there where you are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Fenton, you're up next.
Choppy.
Go on then.
Oh, no.
What does that mean?
12.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, this one seems to be in his kind of burning, kind of just seems to be in a rage and flapping out everywhere. Seems to knock it away. Your sword. Bonus action.
Which one was that, Brad? That you just went for, Stu?
This
The
one.
one on the right in front of Saber.
Not the big boy, no.
No.
They can't
get to him.
Can't get to him.
Okay.
How long does the advantage last? It's the next hit over a period of time, isn't it?
Correct. Let me just look into this for you, Brad.
Yeah. Tell me in a minute. Oh, Karen.
I moved my hex as a bonus action to this other bloke in front of me.
This one.
Yeah, just finishing now.
Cool. And you're done?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's now going to one on the back, big armored one. It's going to lean over and hit you, Fenton. That's another critical.
Oh Jesus!
You got anything against the critical, Stuart?
No.
I want to blow you up. Oh. That's 8 damage. 8 slashing damage. Then it's going to attack again. For a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And this time I'm only doing 3. Shitbag Fenton.
Shitbag Fenton.
Ruining all my fun. Queen, you're up next.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I see the one at the back? Like, does that look like a lot of cover?
That's a lot of cover. I'm going to give you time here from there.
If I move like here,
I'd
it helps
say
it, right?
if you move up there, yes, you can get -2.
I'll take it.
You have advantage.
Yeah.
Got to get 1 hit in today.
Exactly.
-2, but with advantage.
Oh. That's 15 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Wait, that's not advantage. I rolled it 1.
What? You rolled 1.
He's
Roll
got
again.
to go back downstairs again.
What is today? Constantly rolling 1 dice, then the next.
That's much better. That probably hits.
What's
that? 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Huzzah.
I hit today, guys. Oh, damage. Wait.
God.
I'll put the working ad.
I think you need a new setup, mate.
Four points of damage.
4 points of damage. -4. Okay. Done?
I'm
Bonus
considering it. I pull back my dagger.
Mm. And then you're done.
Yes.
Leo. Your time.
I hit today.
I was hoping I was going to get that 1 advantage. It's gone now. No, I was hoping.
Already done 20 points of damage. What more do you want to do?
Let's calm everything down here. I'm joking. I'm going for another guiding bolt, Brad.
Go on in.
-2, yeah?
Yeah. Oh. No, I'd say probably said it's going to be -5. You're hitting through 3 different characters.
Okay.
You won't be able to get a -2. You're behind Quinn or Sammy, so it's going to be very difficult.
Not even here.
Yeah, not even there. It's going to be too difficult.
Okay.
Can he stand in the same square as me? Technically, because
No.
I'm not in.
No.
Not allowed to stand on the same. You're not allowed to end your same. You're not allowed to end in the same square as someone. As such, and by stepping on you, it's the same thing. It basically goes really weird if you allow that.
I'll come up and I'll do Sacred Flame on him, Bradley. Dex save.
Dex save of
13.
He saves.
Of course he does. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action. I've done Sacred Flame, have I? So, those we got those 2 up, haven't we? At the moment, those 2 and that big one.
Those 2 are looking fairly mushed, and then the one at the back is also looking.
I don't know what's going on with Saber. I know I've got lots of choices to make here. No, I'm gonna. That's it.
Okay.
My turn. Yeah, done. I am my turn.
Quandra, you're up next. Your turn, Quandra.
Yeah. Sorry, just thinking.
No, I just trying to make sure you heard me.
Yeah. I'll try Firebolt again at the same one.
This one?
The one in front of Saber.
Yep. Okay. Probably still -2. Yeah. I'll say
-20. I'll take that. And it is a D10. 3.
2d10. 2d10.
2.
On the critical.
3. So 5 altogether.
Yep. He just again like a bit of an explosion of a blast.
Cool. And I'll stay where I am, thank you.
I'm going to move him out of the way just so it's clear. Next up is Saber and Sammy.
I'll get behind this dude.
Go on and move.
Actually, before I do that, pick up my sword.
Yeah. Okay.
And then get behind this dude.
Go on in. Alright, he's going to take the bottom one is going to take an attack of opportunity against you. Move out of his range. That's critical. Okay, now
I'm going to sentinel him as well.
Yep. Okay. Then he picked up the bigger dice. Oh fucking hell! 5 damage. And
Hang on. He's gonna deflect attack.
Who?
Saber. Or have I done it already this turn?
No, I think he did because that was when Keith was down and I went to hit him.
Alright, then no. He won't do it. Alright, so 5 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
And go to Fenton next because he's one's immediate after that one.
I missed, mate.
Okay, and then on to you, Sammy.
Right. I'm gonna then try and hit this dude.
Go on,
15.
Nope, you bounce off his armor. Like...
Alright. And Saber goes into repair mode, mate.
Okay.
He's a little bit worse for wear.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
you immediately get to roll, don't you?
Yeah.
Just straight up roll. Yeah, go on.
So he gets 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hit points back.
Cool.
Um,
And then that's you done. You move attacked bonus action.
No, that's my bonus
Oh, of course,
action
that's your bonus.
is
Tell him, yeah.
saber repairing.
Cool. Okay, so you're done. Next one up is the one in front of you, Fenton. He saw you try and strike him. He's going to try and strike back at you. Don't use that. It's only a 13 to hit.
Nope.
So he's done. Bulgarian, your turn.
Ping a dart at him.
Go on then. What's that?
16.
That is a hit.
6 damage.
That is enough. Right, and this is to catch him in the side of the head, and he's already taken.
Nice one.
I'm going to drag him out of the way just so it's clear. And then you're done. Bonus action.
Done.
Fenton, you're up next.
Use my bonus action to hex it.
Yeah.
Strength and then attack.
Yep.
16, sorry.
16. You got +1 from Sammy. Is that 17
No,
or 16?
that's including it, mate.
Including the 1 is 16. You miss. Bounces off to the kind of back of his. Well, he's facing you. Bounces off the kind of front of his breastplate. And you done?
Yep.
His turn. I'm going to go for you, Fenton. First attack. Completely useless. Whips it. Second attack. Okay, now. Another critical. I showed the dice. I can show the dice. That's the 20. I can't believe the amount of criticals I got today. Although I'm really rolling shit damage. See if I can make that better.
Oh, you're not?
I don't want to hear about your
Done all
rolls.
your big damage against me. You fuck up.
Especially on the critical, I'm rolling shit damage. I've generally been rolling under half. Right, you take 12 damage. 12 slashing damage. That's his 2 attacks. He can't move. He stays there. Quinn, you're up next.
Probably done almost as much damage against me as you have against everyone else tonight. Not far off from it. You've hit a 9, 8, 8, and a 9.
Could have been worse. Could have definitely been worse.
I'd like to draw a dagger.
Yep.
My offhand. Run up.
So that's dagger and rapier, yeah?
Shadow rapier and dagger.
Yeah. Okay, go on in.
I attack with the shadow rapier.
Go on in.
16.
It's a miss.
You get
kind of just
2 because we're surrounding it.
Yeah, okay.
Just be on 4. Oh, it's +2.
Would you have had a +1? Did you add +1 or not?
I did +1, yeah.
Okay, yeah, +2. Yeah, you hit. That's 17, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll allow it in this situation. Go on.
Nice.
I may not always allow it. I'm just considering it's fairly condensed. So and also, we need to finish.
That's 5 points of shadow damage, or not shadow damage. Force damage, I think.
Yep, he's still up. Kind of cuts into him, seems to go through his armor, cut him, kind of hisses at you.
I'm going to offhand attack with my dagger.
Go on now.
That's 14 to hit.
No, that's a miss. It kind of bounces off his armor, scrapes off the side of him.
Yeah, and that's my go.
Cool. Leonidas?
Okay.
Not quite so packed in there now.
Just one dude. Sacred flame bread.
Okay, 13.
Yeah.
That's a foul.
Oh, let me get my dice out. Let me get a dice out. 2 damage.
2 damage.
Yep.
Still up. Seems to burst a bit of damage on him. Still there. Definitely looking a bit rough.
I move back.
Okay. And you're done?
Yep, I'm done.
Wandra, your turn.
Okay. What am I looking for?
A way to shoot Fenton.
I'm just. Is that the last one there? Yeah.
Yeah, last one in the middle. I'll say at this point you can probably get a nice easy shine now. It's only really Quinn in the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a firebolt, please.
Go on then. Roll to hit.
Once I find my right dice. 18.
And that is a hit.
Ah, yes.
And an 8.
How do you want to do this?
Hey.
Well done.
It's gonna come from my hands and it's gonna hit him straight through his eyes and come out the back of his head, and the rest of his head just goes everywhere else.
Okay, it's kind of he's currently there with his glaive fighting around and everything, and then you just kind of stand there looking, and he's just like, as you do it, just hits in the eye and just seems to come right out of the back of it, and just like slumps down to the ground. Everything goes quiet.
Excellent.
Done. Nice.
Some nice rolls there tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Once. from everyone, actually.
Excuse me.
Okay, so
Not-
just a
not
quick.
you.
Obviously, people will probably want to go because it's a bit late. Obviously, next week we're not doing, so none on next week, but the week after, unless anyone tells me otherwise, we're back on for the week after. So not next week, week after we're back on. Inspiration. This has been mostly a fighting episode, so I'm gonna say you guys choose 2 names out of those 2 who you think should get inspiration. I'm gonna give it to you guys this week. Choose who you want to have inspiration for what happened in today's game. Other than that, does anyone have any questions between now and next time?
Are we just leaving it here, or are we?
We're going to drop
allowed
right here, and we'll come back next time with just the fights finished.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
No problem.
All
That's
right,
kind of
see you
thing.
later, everyone.
See
you
you
later.
later, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Good session. See you in 2 weeks.